chat.
Wait lang,
Wala
wait
akong
lang.
ano.
Wait lang. Naklik ko na po ang going live.
This
Oh,
meeting is being
this
live
meeting is being
streamed.
live streamed. Okay, got it. Not yet. We're still not on live. Hindi pa tayo nakikita.
Hi! Okay na po. Actually, we're live na. Good evening, everyone. Grabe. Parang natulalay pa saglit si Cherry.
Wala akong nakikita sa YouTube.
Baka nakapikit ka that time. Hi po!
Yeah, are you sure? I think
We're not yet live.
Wala pa po ba? Okay.
The live event will begin in a few minutes.
Okay, let's wait. I'm not sure if they're seeing us. Hey, Denise, can you hear us? Or can you see us? Not yet, Sis Claire.
Wala pa po ata.
We're live na sis. We're live na. Okay, we're live na.
Okay, live na daw tayo. We're live.
Yes.
Can you please restart? Yeah, we still don't see anything though.
Can you give sis chat?
Hi! Sorry na. I got a problem with the connection. Yes, we're actually live na po. So good evening everyone. Pinatay ko muna yung kanina kasi I'm so sorry.
Yeah, we're live
pala
na
siya.
nga.
Yes, naka-open kasi yung isa kong browser sa computer. That's why we got this feedback. So ayun.
We're live na.
Sorry sa technical issue, everyone. Good evening everyone sa lahat po ng viewers natin. Good evening, as well as sa mga mentors na kasama namin tonight. Good evening po. And welcome to the OFP E-Commerce VA Training Academy YouTube channel. Hello! Hello naman po mga mentors.
Hey everyone. I do not see any. Are we sure we're on live already?
Yes po, we are on live na po sa YouTube.
Yeah, we are.
Okay.
Yes, now.
Can we request those viewers to at least type in something if you already see and hear us? So probably we can start our free webinar.
Checking.
Maybe we can send the link. The link that I sent kasi sa iba.
Mm-hmm.
Hindi ko nakikita. Anyway.
Same as well, hindi ko nakikita na live.
O yung link na binigay kanina.
Yes, yung last na
It's actually a different link po. Yeah, it's a different link. Kasi it's via Zoom tayo nag-live, not directly sa YouTube.
So mali yung binigay kong link.
So me as well. I give the link.
25 people na nag-abang kasi doon. So we need to change it. Wait lang.
Grabe, sorry po talaga because we had first ever, no? This is the first ever YouTube live kasi ng OFP. Kamusta naman? Gusto ko yung natatense his name. Natatense na, yes.
Let's just wait a bit. Kasi
they just have to go to the OFP Commerce VA training na
I don't understand that. Kaya lang sis Claire, nagbigay kasi ako ng link na maling link. So that's why I'm sending another one with the correct na link. Kasi kanina, There were 25 people waiting on that link eh. Tapos iba pala
I
yung link.
see.
So,
I see. Well, if that's the case po, let's go ahead and share this live link to our news feed para makita po ng ating mga champs. I'm posting it now. Join us. Yo. Sige, wrong spelling wrong.
there are 33 waiting. What?
Sorry naman.
I don't know how to post it in the
If
previous link. Baka doon para makita nila.
Hold on.
I'll send it to the Skype so you can help me. I am not really that techy kasi sorry guys. There are 33 people waiting scheduled for September 18. That's what I'm seeing.
I'll go to the
Yeah, I think how can we transition it to the original link? Kasi may mga tao nag-aantay doon. Doon sila naghihintay.
Sis, may I just ask, saan pong exact link po sila naghihintay? Sa Zoom link?
Nag-send ako, sinend
yung
ko doon sa Skype yung link na unang binigay kasi.
Okay, so we are not seeing any people waiting for this link. So wala tayong viewers. Oo, wala tayong viewers.
Nasa kabila.
Ito sis, nag-send ako sa through our page the link sa chat. Kung isa
Okay, so it's like, yan, wala. Watching the live now, si Sis Aljane, pero dun sa kabilang link, nandun sila lahat nag-aabang. So how can we, and this is already recorded, right? Itong suggestion. Itong,
yes. automatically. Let me just go to the link kung nasaan sila. I think, I know na. Doon sila nag-wait sa link na ginawa ni Sis Che.
Share sa
I
page.
see.
It shows po sa YouTube, meron ng 14 watching right now.
Yes.
Yeah, I posted it on my wall. Let me just.
I'll post it in my wall.
Ayan, si Victor Laguna.
Are they
Nag-hide
here
na siya.
now with on the correct link na?
everyone. Thanks for dropping by. Yeah, I was there. I clicked the link in the chat box.
Yes, I sent it. I'll just have to comment it muna dun sa link na unang ginawa.
Currently, we have
You
20
need to
viewers.
send a comment para maibigay mo yung link, the correct link.
Sige,
Yes,
okay po.
we were there in the previous link. Oh my God, I'm so sorry. It's my fault.
Sige po,
We
magko-comment din po ako.
apologize. We really apologize for the inconvenience.
Yeah, there's always a first time naman. Next time, hindi na ganito.
Opo.
Correct.
Opo. Kasi it's actually a different link kung ano yung pinost and sa Zoom.
Pa-shout out naman kay JJ. Thank you for watching, JJ. Victor, thank you for watching. Sunday Palm, good evening po everyone and good evening as well. And who else? And to everyone's watching right now, we were so
I was there. I clicked the link in the chat box. Okay.
Okay, so you were able to post it?
Yes po.
I actually posted it in my wall sa Facebook po. Just so that they would be able to find it.
Ako po, pinost ko po siya sa mismong chat box po nung unang link ng YouTube.
Nice. Thank you, Sis
Okay, that's
Rosette.
good.
okay. We
Wrong
need to
spelling,
start.
wrong pa ako.
We cannot wait for the others to join, but as you cascade the new link, probably we're gonna start our webinar.
Si Colleen po pala yung si Sunday Pam.
Oh, hi, sis.
Hi, Sis Colleen.
Nice.
Akala ko
Okay.
So,
Greet mo lang ako ulit. Uulitin ko po yung intro ko kanina. Good evening, everyone. Thank you for joining us tonight and welcome to the OFP E-Commerce VA Training Academy YouTube channel. So tonight po, we will have a free webinar training on how to start your freelance journey and learn how to become a certified Amazon store business manager. And this will be hosted by our very own COO and founder of OFP, Miss Lane de los Reyes.
Ayoko talaga
Tinuro
ng
kita.
introduction na ganun eh. Kasi... All right, so let me go ahead and share my screen. Okay. Are you all seeing my screen?
Yes.
But I'm not seeing it in the YouTube live.
There would be a delay po. Same thing with Facebook. There would be like a 20-second delay ng konti.
Okay, so should I be start? Should
Yep.
I start counting 20 seconds? I'm just kidding. Okay, so welcome everyone. Like what we shared earlier, this is the first ever. My God, ayoko ng mga special intro. This is the first ever live, YouTube live that we are doing. Ewan ko kung tama ba itong ginagawa natin. Pero again, certificate po ba? Ano ba yan? No po, there's really no certificate. It's basically just a free webinar giving you a heads up of what or how to start freelancing. And this webinar is only good supposedly for 2 hours, pero po as long as we haven't finished the training, then we will definitely continue, okay, the session. Okay, so welcome aboard. Diba may pakape ako dito eh, diba? Okay. Not sure why there's a delay when it comes to the share screen, but hold on, let me check. Yeah, there's really a delay when it sharing of, parang mas ano ang delay dito, no?
Mas matagal, no? Mas matagal yung delay compared sa Facebook.
Yes, oo.
Yes.
So yun, 'di ba? Kanina pa ako nag-change ng slide, pero ngayon lang siya nag-update. Okay, so welcome aboard, OF Pamilya. And to start off, I'd like to ask, Sis Liz, but before that, let me share with you this Bible verse from the book of Job, chapter 11, verse 17 to 19. A lifespan will rise brighter than noon. Darkness will be like morning. You will be secure, for there is hope. You will look around and rest safely. You will lie down without anyone to scare you. Many will beg for your favor. Sis Liz, please take it away.
Ama namin, tinatawag namin ang napakabanal mong pangalan. Basbasan niyo po kami sa gabing ito para po maging matagumpay ang isinasagawa naming webinar. Ito po ay naaayon sa aming pangako na hindi po kami titigil dito sa OFP, na kami po ay magsusumikap na palaganapin po ang aming adhikain ng buong pag-iimbot upang makamtan namin ang hangarin na makatulong po sa mga tao, sa kapwa Pilipino, na mas matutunan po ng kahusayan, ng buong kahusayan ng freelancing at Amazon. Ama, napakahirap po sa amin ang pumapasok araw-araw sa aming trabaho sa gitna ng pandemya. Nakakatakot pong isipin na pwede kami pa ang magdala ng sakit sa aming mahal sa buhay. Ama, tulungan niyo po kami. Gabayan niyo po kami, ang aming founder na siyang nangunguna sa gabing ito, para mas mapaliwanag niya at mas mabilis at madaling maintindihan ng lahat at mas matutunan ang dapat nilang matutunan kung paano po magsimula bilang freelancer. Napakahirap po ng transition, Ama. Pero dahil po sa iyong gabay at sa iyong basbas, kami po ay naniniwala na makakaya namin lahat. At kung nakaya man namin na kaming nauna dito sa freelancing, alam po namin na sa mga sumusunod pa at susunod pa ay makakayanan po nila. Sana po ay makikinig sila ngayong gabi ng malaki na na buong puso, na may tiwala ng buong puso na makakaya nilang lahat kung anumang problema ang darating. Ama, naniniwala po kami dito sa OFP. Ang aming ginagawa ay may katuturan. Dahil ito po ay ang aming pagmamahal na kami po ay makatulong sa aming kapwa. Maraming salamat po sa laging pagmamahal at sa biyaya na binibigay mo sa bawat isa sa aming mga champs dito sa aming tahanan sa OFP. Ito po ang aming dasal sa ngalan ng inyong anak na si Jesucristo. Amen.
Amen. Thank you so much, Liz, for that very, heartwarming prayer. And sa lahat ng mga nanonood po ngayon, this is really for you. The training team, OFP Training Academy, really put into the effort to come up with this free webinar. Okay, this is basically a guide to walk you through, give you the heads up. Okay, ganun pala ang freelancing. Especially for those who does not have any idea what freelancing is about, paano po kaya mag-transition from working in a corporate office to jumping into freelancing. Okay, so let me share with you this motivational quote that working hard for something we don't care about is called stress, while working hard for something we love is called passion. Okay, so yan po yung guiding principle natin lagi as a freelancer. Mas maigi pong we are working, at the comfort of our house, spending more time with our children than, working outside the house, given especially with the current situation now, it's quite very challenging because of the pandemic, right? Okay, so as you all know, what is the new normal? Yan yung lagi nating tinatanong. Bakit nauso ba tong freelancing because of the pandemic? Actually, hindi po. Matagal na po nagsimula si freelancing pero hindi lang po siya ganon ka-open-minded, mostly yung mga tao to try, not to try their luck kasi hindi po kami naniniwala na may swertihan po dito. Okay? So we always believe in hard work. And given the new pandemic, the new normal, what is the new normal now? I'm sure, you can you please type in the chat box? Sa mga nanonood ngayon, can you please type in the chat box, how would you define the new normal? Just to see if you can hear me clearly. When you say new normal, what comes to mind po? The challenges, that we encounter these days, right? Just wanted to share with you some of the challenges, that we encounter that goes with the challenge of wearing the face shield and face mask, right? Ako, personally, I really hate it. Lalabas ka lang ng bahay, parang hindi na normal, you cannot even breathe, freely because of the mask and as well as the face shield, right? Parang napaka-inconvenient sa part natin. And then, nandyan yung fear. Diba? Ano yung fear? Fear of death. Fear of the virus, right? So, nandiyan na yung swab test, RT-PCR, we cannot, travel freely. Kasi, yes, basically, it's a new way of life. We cannot travel freely. It's because, even, let's say, bibisita lang tayo from any other locations in the Philippines. Of course, we need to have the RT-PCR swab testing, right? Para lang makapag-travel tayo via air. Even on the land travel, diba? Nag-check sila ng mga swab testing and whatnot, and then they even have this deadline of mga dapat hindi lalampas ng 72 hours if I'm not mistaken. Yes, sabi ni LR, new normal, hirap mag-commute. I couldn't agree more. Life-changing experience, sabi ni Aurora Cristina Salvador. I agree. Hirap huminga kapag may mask at face shield. Nako, sinabi mo pa, Marites. Ako mismo, I don't like it. Even if I don't have any challenges like sa, wala naman akong issue sa, let's say, I'm not even asthmatic or kumbaga matindi naman yung aking respiratory, pero still, no, I really don't like it. New normal, it's very difficult to adjust. Ewan ko lang ha, personally, sa end ko, nalulungkot ako especially for the children, right? Kasi tayo, di ba, during our time, We are free to play outside, to play with some other children, to party, di ba? Pag in-invite tayo ng mga children's party, tuwang-tuwa tayo, right? But this time around, they cannot even experience that when the pandemic started. Nakakalungkot, right? So it's basically more on our children. Magbe-birthday sila, nasa bahay lang tayo, di ba? Though ang masaya lang, pag freelancer ka, even if nasa bahay ka, then you can still celebrate the birthday of your children, right? Wala siyang, no one would stop you from preparing the food, preparing the occasion, not if you are working within the corporate office that you need to ask for your boss permission. Even if you are preparing for a very special event for your children, isu-surprise mo yung anak mo, but still you need to beg, right? From your boss na, boss, I need to go on leave kasi kailangan po birthday po ng anak ko sa Makalawa, and then your boss usually would not allow you to do so kasi iisipin ng boss yung birthday lang naman yan. It's basically, it's not important for them. Pero sa atin na parents, nako, big deal yun kasi we don't want our children to feel bad about it, or we don't want our children to feel frustrated na grabe naman to si nanay at si tatay, si mommy at si daddy, hindi man lang na priority yung birthday ko, right? It's like, inuna niya pa yung trabaho niya. She cannot even fight her boss, just to insist that she needs to go on leave, right? And then papasok pa rin dyan si traffic. Before, when I was conducting my webinar, naalala ko, ang cause now that, motivates us to go on freelancing is just the traffic. The traffic, the demanding boss, the debts, right? It's like ngayon, delikado, dalawang debts na ngayon eh. Yung isang debt is utang, yung isang, kasi nga, pecha de peligro, usong-uso yan. I remember back in the days, mga agents ko from, call center, pag 3 days, 4 days na lang prior yung sweldo, usong-uso na yung pecha de peligro. Okay? I've heard that so many times. And then papasok dyan si traffic, pero this time around, aside pa kay traffic, kasi di ba lalo na pag back to GCQ na, kailangan bubusisihin bawat bus, right? They will check if you have this let's say ID, vaccinated ka ba and whatnot, especially now. They even have some LGUs actually have this special lane for those vaccinated folks compared to those people na hindi pa for those people who doesn't have any or who weren't vaccinated yet. Okay? So basically, it's really a hassle sa part ng, kumbaga, it's like, we're actually parang we are forced to do something na ayaw natin. Okay, so moving on to the agenda for today. Sabi, as promised, di ba, you will be learning something from today's webinar. Hindi po ito na puro, it's like we are inviting you to join our training. So the agenda that we will cover for tonight is basically just, these simple questions. Agenda about freelancing. What is freelancing? We will define freelancing. How to be one. How to start. What are the things that I'll be needing to start my freelancing career? Why would I go on freelancing? Na okay naman ako. I'm on my comfort zone. I'm getting my salary 15-30. So why would I care? And then when would be the best, time to start freelancing, and where should I be looking for jobs? Okay, as you mentioned, Sis Lane, you can get a job while in the comfort of your bedroom, tulad nung pinakita nyo sa marketing poster ninyo. Yes po, totoo po yun. Even nga po you're just wearing your PJs, you can definitely work in the comfort of your home. Okay? And then, moving on to, ito yung the usual question na laging tinatanong, and I have encountered this so many times in some other, freelancing communities. How po? Okay, the usual question, how po? I admit, when I started my freelancing journey, ganun din po yung tanong ko. How po? Diba? Paano po ako magsa-start? Kasi naiinggit ako dun sa mga tao, lalo na sa mga nanay na hindi na nila kailangang umalis ng bahay, right? Just to attend to their children. Like sa amin, we were just lucky enough kasi kasama namin before yung aunt ng husband ko. So she was helping us, take good care of our children. That time kasi when we started, di ba, kumbaga, my eldest son was only, that time when we started freelancing, my son is only 10 years old. So kailangan niya pang alagaan. So di ba, can you imagine, dalawa kami ng husband ko, puro kami BPO, tapos we need to go to work every time, every madaling araw. And then even if may fever yung anak ko, kailangan ko pa rin siyang iwanan, right? So kumbaga, sasabihin ko na lang dun sa tita ng husband ko na, tita, ito yung gamot, every 4 hours po, painumin niyo po ng gamot. Pero di ba nakakasad yon sa part ng mga nanay? I'm sure kung sino yung mga nanay na nanonood ngayon, makaka-relate kayo doon, right? Masakit man isipin na it's like, 'di ba, na kumbaga you are not attending to your children, especially during yung may sakit siya, may fever and whatnot. Pero kinakailangan kailangang magtrabaho. So hindi pwedeng lumiban kasi gawa ng lalo na sa part namin ng husband ko, siguro gawa ng pagiging professional namin, we don't wanna go on absent na for any reason. So, nakakasad kasi 'di ba? It's like I remember we even had this conversation ng husband ko. We were on our way to work. Tapos sabi ko, ayoko na ng ganito. Naawa ako sa anak natin na parang matutulog siya. Kumbaga pagkagising niya, 'di ba? Well, he needs to go to work kasi we had a son, yun yung una naming anak. Parang sabi ko, nakakahiya, nakaka-guilty bilang nanay na pagkagising niya sa umaga, wala tayo kasi nasa trabaho tayo, tapos maliligo siya mag-isa, kakain siya mag-isa, kumbaga magsasariling sikap siya, just to attend to go to work, diba? Just to prepare to go to work or to go to school rather. So it's like wala siyang matatawag na nanay na, ma, yung baon ko, ma, yung ganito, ma, kailangan ko na project na ganito. Kasi wala naman kami ng husband ko, nag-work kami. So basically, pag uwi niya sa hapon, doon niya pa kami makikita. Although, pagdating naman sa hapon, tulog ka na naman. Kasi nga, di ba, technically, papasok ka na naman ng papasok ka na naman sa gabi. So, ganun yung pattern na parang, teka lang, hindi na namin nagugustuhan tong ganitong tawag na to, parang daily routine sa bahay. So, yun, I don't have any idea how to start freelancing. Kasi nga, wala namang guidance, walang nagturo sa akin and whatnot. And that's the reason why, since I am given this opportunity, I'd like to share this with everyone. Okay? So, before anything else, let me share with you who am I, sino ba tong kumukuda na to, kanina ka pa nagsasalita, hindi ka man lang nagpakilala sa amin. Okay, so my name is Lane de los Reyes po. I am the founder and COO of OFP. So OFP stands for Online Freelance Partner. Okay, yan po yung ng OFP. And then by the name itself po, we are basically we stand with the principle pamilya. So every time you join the community, we have this culture po ng walang iwanan. Kasi yun po yung pinapangako po namin sa mga aming members na papasok po. Okay? And then, just wanted to share with you the reason talaga bakit kami na-switch into freelancing. It's because back in 2016, as you can see, ang tagal kasi nag-a-update nung slides. Back in 2016 kasi, I'm sure for those people na mga champs who are watching right now, they already have an idea of my background, why I switched into freelancing. Kasi nga, back in the days, that was 2016, I was forced to leave, my job as an operations manager in a BPO company. Kasi nga po, I had this pre-eclampsia case. So, sa mga nanay po dito, I'm sure you can relate. Pre-eclampsia is like, your blood pressure is rising, while you are while you're on pregnancy. Okay, it's a state of pregnancy po. Tapos that was in 2016 January 11 na hindi na po ako makakita. Okay, so it's like kaya as you can see, there is a candle because I consider this as my second life. And that time din po kasi we were really in huge debt. Okay? 600K lang naman yung bill namin sa hospital. And the funny thing is, I was promised as an operations manager, I was promised by one of the big call centers in the country that I'm covered with 1 million pesos health insurance. Okay, and then in case something happened to me, I'm also covered 1.5 million for the life insurance. So, di ba parang akala mo tuwang-tuwa ka, at least in case man something happened to me, my family will have something to receive from the company. But the funny thing is, ni piso, wala kaming natanggap. It's because it has something to do with pregnancy. So, diba, it's like, okay, I put my hope in this company. Lahat binigay mo, wala ka ng tulog. Sige, okay lang, iiwan mo yung mga anak mo. Despite na may sakit sila, sige, okay lang kasi may mag-aalaga naman. Basta lang ma-retain mo lang yung, ma-retain mo lang yung tiwala, right? Or yung confidence sa company. Kasi parang you're hoping na okay naman to, hindi nila ako iiwanan or hindi nila ako pababayaan in case something happened to me. Pero malaking pagkakamali po yun. So, even if I'm too stressed at work, sige lang, push pa rin. Okay, pasok pa rin. One time, I remember, na I had this mild accident sa bathroom, tapos I'm pregnant. Okay, and na-slide ako dun sa bathroom. But then again, even if I don't want to go to work, but when I contacted my boss, sabi niya na, no, you need to go to work because we have the client. And who's gonna represent your account? So, okay, parang wala na akong choice eh. Parang hindi naman sila willing makinig. Okay, sige, fine. So, I went to work and then, presented the slides that I prepared for that meeting. So, technically, wala talaga. And then this, event happened. Wala akong choice. But, kinover namin lahat. And the sad part is, parang nasa na yung pinangako yung insurance? Nasa na yung health card na sinasabi ninyo? Right? So, it's like, wala talaga kaming, wala kaming natanggap ni piso from the company. Okay? Siguro kung if something happened to me, siguro baka may matanggap kaming bulaklak ng patay. Unfortunately. Siguro yun lang. Pero other than that, wala. Wala po kaming natanggap. And then hanggang sa, I had this, I was in ICU for 3 weeks. I was on a deathbed. That was so extreme. And then my baby, since she's premature, she was also put in NICU. So that's nursery intensive care unit for the next for 3 months for her to recuperate. Para 'di ba? Kasi delikado daw yung sa health niya when it comes to the lungs and whatnot. So yun. That's basically it. So yun, and then that's when I've come to a decision and realization what really matters most to me. Should I continue this corporate life na I will be stuck in traffic, I will be stuck with so much stress, I'll be dealing with demanding clients, I'll be dealing with demanding bosses who do not even care for me, right? So, yun. And then I remember na paano ba talaga tong sinasabi nilang working from home. Kasi back then, meron akong isang agent kasi back in the days na hindi na siya nag-work in the BPO setting. So, sabi niya, boss, try mo tong working from home. And then I asked her, paano yan? Wala naman akong idea paano magsimula and whatnot. Sabi niya, madali lang naman boss, ganyan, sige, i-guide kita. So, yun, I'm also, sharing with you kung paano ako nagsimula and whatnot. And then, yun, and from then on, sabi niya, boss, bakit mo pipiliin yung working from home? Sabi ko, syempre, alam mo naman yung sitwasyon ko ngayon, right? na may baby ako, ganyan, ganyan. She is also a ninang of my daughter. Ito, yan, yung daughter ko. Yan, tapos yun, sinabi ko sa kanya na syempre walang magbabantay, ganyan, ganyan. And then yun, she guided me paano paano magtrabaho sa bahay. Tapos sabi ko, wala naman akong skill set eh. Sabi niya, grabe ka naman, marami ka namang skills, 'di ba? Sabi ko, wala akong idea paano ba, ano ba ang paano mag-apply. Sabi niya, hindi, tuturuan kita. So, pwede naman since, boss, you have this call center background, pwede ka namang mag-start as customer support. Okay, pwede palang ganun. Sige, pwede ko namang gawin yan. Okay, so yun, pinag-aralan ko paano yung ins and outs ng freelancing. And then this also actually motivates me when I've realized these things. Like, diba, if you are basically in a crossroad, meron yung road going to the left, andito yung the usual comfort zone mo. Andyan, dagdag mo na dyan ngayon yung COVID, diba? The huge chance that you might be getting the virus from the outside, and then ang nakakatakot dun, dadalhin mo yung virus sa bahay. Right? And then, of course, the traffic, the usual, ano pa bang bago sa EDSA? Right? And then the salary, pecha de peligro, bakit po? Kasi po, magkano lang naman yung kakarampot, di ba, na sasahurin mo as a call center agent or even with some other corporate offices. Right? And then with the uncomfortable using of face mask and face shield na nahihirapan tayong huminga, those tasks na kailangan mong bitbitin sa bahay, right? Para lang matapos yung trabaho mo, while comparing to the road leading to the, going to the right, nandiyan na makikita natin yung pamilya natin, even if we are working, they're always there for us, right? And then you can even earn from approximate of $800 to $1,000, okay? Yes po, you heard me right. It's $800 to $1,000, but that's considered conservative. Okay? Kasi po, as a freelancer, you can even earn higher than that, depending on, of course, how you will position your offer and how you will, how many clients you will be working with back to back. Okay? So yan po yung mga at stake na yun po yung pwede nating ma-achieve while working from home. And then that's the reason, because of those realization, I switched to freelancing, and then I opened this, I created the OFP, not because of some business plan, but because we wanted to help those parents like us. Na-realize kasi namin ni husband, who's the president of this company, na-realize namin ni husband na baka naman makatulong tayo sa ibang parents. 'Di ba, na wag na nilang sapitin yung ma-experience yung mga na-experience natin as parents, na they don't need to leave, their children sa, let's say, para ipaalaga sa iba, sa mga let's say relatives or sa parents nila, or worst case sa ibang tao na hindi naman natin kilala, right? So that's the reason why that's why we just celebrated our 5th year anniversary last month. So congratulations to the entire team of OFP for that. And yun, and then because of that, that's the reason bakit we started this, OF Pamilya. So with the culture of OF Pamilya, we always stick to the walang iwanan. So once you are already part of the team, you will have the opportunity to reach out to your mentors. They're more than willing to support and guide you all the way, okay, up to the point that you can, that you are fully, a transition to being an Amazon store business manager. Okay, so before we dive into the lecture, let us proceed or discuss what are the rules, okay, that we need to adhere to. But since we are on live, I don't think some of the rules would be necessary. But later on, after we discuss, before we end the webinar, we will, of course, give you the opportunity to ask questions, okay? So let's go ahead and define what is freelancing. Okay, so when we discuss about freelancing, what are the benefits in store? Okay, when as a freelancer, medyo mabagal kasi matagal mag-update si slides. Okay? Not similar, not the same with Facebook na parang mabilis lang. Okay, so with doing freelancing is like these are some of the benefits that we can we can share with you. Ayan, you can see the dollar sign. Yes po, kasi automatic po, wala na po kayong pagdadaanan ng mga HR group, automatic kung magkano po yung ipapasahod sa inyo ni client, that goes straight to your bank account or that goes straight to your PayPal account. Okay? So, not only that, you can even manage one client at a time. Sabi nga dito, no boss, ex yung boss. Kasi nga, you will act as the entrepreneur. So, you will be responsible for your clients. You will be working with different types of clients or multiple clients. So, as compared with working in a corporate setup, di ba? You cannot jump from one building to another, right? Hindi nyo pwedeng gawin yan just to, let's say, log in or time in or time out, right? But with freelancing, you can even work with back-to-back clients. Similarly, with a lot of my OFP champions right now, they are actually working with back-to-back clients, like 2 hours for this client, and then this client is 3 hours, and then another is for full-time. So we will discuss what are the difference between those as we progress. So what are the steps to start working from home? So let's keep the ball rolling. Okay, freelancing. Okay, yan yung term pag sinabing freelancing. So am I ready for the goals? Siyempre, prior to jumping into freelancing, kailangan establish po yung natin. Establish po dapat yung mindset natin. Kaya ko na bang maiwan yung lifestyle ko sa labas? Kaya ko na bang mag-focus sa family ko? Yung something ganon. So, kayo lang din po ang makakasugot sa mga big whys na yan. Ano po talaga yung reason why you wanted to switch working from home? Do you really, are you up to the comfort of being with your loved ones? Or mas gugustuhin nyo po yung tumatambay lagi with your friends sa Starbucks or inuman sa labas, which is sa new pandemic, sa new normal ngayon, bawal na bawal po yun, right? And probably that's the reason why we are experiencing this pandemic, para po enhance po further yung relationship natin with God as well as with our loved ones. Okay? So, yun, papasok dito. Ano ba yung reason bakit ako mag-jump into freelancing? Kaya ko na ba iwanan si corporate para hindi na ako magbibiyahe, hindi na ako aalis ng bahay and whatnot, right? And then, from there, ayun, papasok na yung goal setting. Ano ba ang gusto ko ma-achieve in the next, sabihin natin, 2 months from now as I started this journey with freelancing, right? Okay, so what is your niche? Ito yung pinakaunang question. Okay, ito yung pinakaunang question as before we jump into freelancing. We need to identify ano ba yung tinatawag na niche. I do not understand what you are talking about. Okay, so finding a niche is basically a skill set. Okay, when you talked about what is a niche, it's basically a skill set. Okay, so dito, and then how to identify my skill set, and yan, papasok na dito kung paano ko ba unang-una, of course, you need to really identify what are your skills para you can, of course, sell it to the world, or you can even brag it on your portfolio, right? So ito yon. How to identify your skills? Basically, there are 2 types of skills that we have. We have the hard skills, and then we also have what we called the soft skills. Ang tagal kasi ng slides na nag-a-update. Pasensya na, guys. Yun, hindi siya real time. Okay, so we'll go ahead and identify what are the hard skills and the soft skills. Okay, so it should be balanced, sabi nga nila. Hindi pwedeng dapat puno ka lang ng hard skills at magaling ka lang kumuda or soft skills, you will be hired, okay, as a highly skilled freelancer, okay? So, a recent, actually just to share with you, a recent LinkedIn survey says that 82% of companies hire for attitude and skills is just a plus factor. Bakit po? Kasi po, the skills can be learned. Pero the attitude, the character, medyo mahirap po yun. Okay? So, but I'm not saying po that, you know, you need to have more on the soft skills rather than the hard skills. Okay? So, basically, let's define what's the difference between the two. And did you know that no one basically is considered a newbie in freelancing? Or there's really no term as newbie freelancer. Bakit po? Kasi po, each one of us, okay, has a skill, has a specific skill that we are proud to show to the world, right? That we can showcase in our portfolio. So, pumapasok po dyan. So, basically, ito yon. The equation U is equivalent to basically you can solve, you know, specific problem for your client, right? So ito yon, ito dapat yung iniisip natin, hindi siya na tatalon po ako as a freelancer. Paano po yon? I don't have any skills that, you know, I can showcase to the world or I can even offer to the world, right? So yon, and then basically we need to focus more on how we can solve our clients' problem, right? So hindi siya dapat nakafocus na ano ba yung pwede kong gawin for the client. So basically more on problem solving po. Of course, what are the steps po? Pumapasok po dyan, ito po una yung mga requirements to start your freelancing freelancing journey. So step 1 po dyan is you need to check your work equipments. Okay? So pumapasok po dyan sa work equipments po, dapat we already have set up our PayPal account. So all you need to do is go to paypal.com. You also need to create a Skype account, so that you just need to type in skype.com in Google. And then when it comes to the internet po, it is a must. Okay? It is a must po for the internet. Hindi po pwedeng sasabihin nyo na okay lang, may mga iba nga po na it's like they are, you know, it's like they're running some marketing bait, like campaigns like kahit wala daw siyang internet but she was earning, you know, $400 or she was earning 40,000 pesos. Ewan ko lang po, paano po nangyari yon. So, siguro po, wala pong freelancing or freelancer na makaka-enjoy ng benefit without an internet. Okay? It's a must, not just a basic requirement, but it is a must. Okay? And then, you should also have your own computer. It might be a laptop or a desktop setup. Okay? So, tulad nito na as you can see, on the screen, yan, either you go for a laptop or you also go for a desktop. Okay, so basically it's up to you kung saan kayo comfortable, and with that setup, ano na po yan, hindi na yan siya pang newbie level. So I remember, you know, back in the days when I started my freelancing career, meron lang po akong yung foldable ko na table, and then I even purchased the what's this one? The desktop setup in Market Taguig. So, yung mga surplus lang na Japan kasi mahirap po ako. Okay, so yun lang po yung sinimulan. ng aking freelancing career kasi malay ko ba na kailangan pala ng ganon, right? Kasi if you're gonna compare it with working, in the corporate world, it's like they will be providing you the equipments. Pero as a freelancer po, dapat po nakaset up na po yun. Okay? And some of the clients po, they will even require you, to have a dedicated office, okay? Where you can work freely and comfortably, and it should be, free from any noise, okay? Yung mga unnecessary noise po that will definitely impact your job, di ba? Dapat wala talagang nuisance or walang istorbo sa paligid. Okay, moving on to step 2, you need also to assess your English communication skill and should learn the niche you love doing. So basically po, I do not want, to set an expectation, okay lang po yun kahit hindi ka po marunong mag-English, mali po yun. Okay, the reason behind is that freelancing, you are dealing with international clients. So I'm not sure why some of the communities are telling everyone that, hey, kahit na hindi ka marunong mag-English, you can earn this much. Wag po kayong maniniwala doon. Hindi po totoo yan. Okay, you need to communicate. You need to learn the language. Bakit? You are not working with, local clients, right? As a freelancer, ewan ko lang kung may mag-hire sa inyo na Pinoy, and that Pinoy client will, will pay you dollars, right? Not in pesos. So, imposible po yun. Like what I've said, you need to learn the language. It's the second language, right? So, I'm sure all of us already have a background of the English language. So, all we have to do is hone it. Practice even more. There's actually a lot of free materials online. You can Google it. You can even go on YouTube, and then you can even you can create your account in Udemy, udemy.com, and then just type in free English language courses or training, and it will even give you the results that you need. Yeah, like what I've said, we also have this Coursera. There's a bunch of free online courses available as well. You can simply type in Google free English training, and it will show a lot of valuable resources that you can use. Okay, so no one should stop you from learning the language. And then when it comes to grammar naman, we have this Grammarly. It's also a free tool that you can easily download, to check your writing grammars, your sentence structure, your spelling. So it definitely helps. We also have the Skillshare, skillshare.com, where you can simply, type in Google. And then marami din po siyang mga resources po available, for you to learn the English language. Again, I'm not saying that you should sound local as local, kasi pag sinabi natin you should sound like local, it's like wala kang accent, as an Asian, 'di ba? Kumbaga you speak eloquently, you speak confidently, but you need to learn to speak the language even if you have an accent. Even if you have an Asian accent, that's perfectly fine. Pero what I'm saying is you need to make sure that you fully understand, okay, the language, and you can even speak the language, especially during the interview session. Kasi po, pag hindi po natin naintindihan yung English, what would happen, don't you think? Don't you think you will be successful when it comes to during the interview, right? And then you cannot even understand what the client is asking you about. So that's a big no-no for as a freelancer. But then again, we are not saying that you need to be, you need to sound as the way local speaks. Kasi syempre, 'di ba, the way they speak kasi in the US, syempre they're very eloquent, right? They speak very well. They sounded very well. Ang galing nila magsalita. Of course, because that's their local language. Sa atin naman hindi. But the thing is, we can of course improve our communication skills, okay? By doing the hard work, definitely we can achieve that level of And then next is, of course, step 3 is you need to prepare a professional or curriculum vitae resume. Okay, before, I remember when I was starting my freelancing career, ang alam ko lang gawin is, sorry guys, ang alam ko lang gawin is Microsoft Word. So, every time I apply for the job, nagsisend ako ng Microsoft Word, nandun yung resume ko, and sobra pa sa minimalist, as in walang kalaman, yung kumbaga yung background ko, like my name, and then my experience in the call center industry. Ganun, yun lang yung nakalagay doon. So, kasi wala namang nag-guide sa akin. Yung ginawa naman ng dati kong agent sa call center, ginaid niya lang ako na ito mag-apply ka dito sa mga platforms na to, ganito ganyan. Pero syempre hindi naman yung deep dive talaga na tinuro niya sa akin na boss, dapat ganito yung laman ng resume mo, ganyan ganyan. So wala akong idea sa labanan talaga sa freelancing. Now, nagtataka ako, bakit walang kumukontak? Parang ang dami ko ng sinend na application pero wala namang sumasagot. It's because I did not realize that the Microsoft Word that time hindi na pala siya uso. Okay, so what happened was, it's like the Microsoft Word dapat pala ma-switch into PDF file. So yun yung time. Pero this time around kasi dapat ang labanan na ngayon is Canva. So basically yun na yung format ng resume. You need to create a resume inside Canva para mas appealing naman sa mata ng mga recruiters or ng mga clients. Okay? And then you can also optimize your LinkedIn profile where you need to dapat consistent yung message na nasa resume mo, and at the same time kung ano yung nilagay mo na information sa LinkedIn dapat same when it comes to the position, when it comes to the years, kung how long you are working in that company. And also for those people na may BPO background, the best route to showcasing your experience in LinkedIn, mas mabuti pong ilagay ninyo yung mga US accounts that you've handled, or let's say UK account, as compared to putting in the call center company. Kasi po hindi po siya ganun ka interesting sa mga mata ng client. So let's say sa akin, instead of me putting the call center company, I would rather put T-Mobile, I would rather put Cincinnati Bell, something like that, para mas makarelate yung client sa experience ko. Okay, so moving on, ito yung mga 20 na in-demand freelance work. Pumapasok dyan si social media management, copywriting, editing and proofreading, search engine optimization or SEO specialist, real estate, virtual assistant, appointment setting, email marketing or email marketer, e-commerce, Shopify, online bookkeeping, project management, transcription, customer service, live chat support, video editing, web design development, Facebook ads marketing, sales and business development, eBay virtual assistant, graphics design, Amazon virtual assistant, software development, and lead generation specialist. So basically, ang dami-dami naman pong pwedeng applyan. Ang dami pong available na opportunities online na hindi mo na kailangang magtrabaho outside the house. Okay, lalo na ngayon, of course, we need to be certain na safe tayo from any form of virus, or even, safe tayo sa mga social distancing, right? Kasi nasa bahay lang tayo and we don't really know kailan tayo potential na mahawa, right? Especially with the BPO setting na tawag na to, yung air conditioned, right? Na it's like kung yung isa let's say yung isa sa kasama natin may ubo or may sipon, hindi natin alam kasi we are sharing the same the same air condition. It's centralized AC. So wala tayong idea na may isa pala na nilalagnat na sa kabilang bay or sa kabilang account, right? So, yun. And then, from there, ayan na, papasok na dito yung where. So, now, sinasabi mo, Lane, meron palang maraming trabaho sa marami palang opportunity working from home. So, saan kami magsa-start? Okay, so ito po yun. Ito po yung mga legit na Filipino work from home job sites that will not scam you. Okay? Kasi po, syempre, digital tayo. Ingat-ingat po. Kasi pwede din po tayong mabiktima na may mga scammers din po kasi na clients. Right? Na pwedeng, kunwari, mag-offer sa inyo ng sobra-sobrang taas na salary. Some of them would even ask you to purchase some tools. So pag ganun po yung usapan, tigilan nyo na po yan, wag nyo na pong i-entertain. Kasi po yung totoo pong paying clients po, hindi po sila magdi-demand that you need to pay something. So automatic po yun, pag meron pong sumagot sa application ninyo and then asking for some fees. Like, okay, you need to send us this amount so we will process your application. Bawal po yun, okay? So do not be scammed. So automatic po yun. Pag may mga ganong anything that that they would require some fees for you to pay, that's a total scam po, okay? And also as an Amazon store business manager, kung once you encounter clients that they would ask for a list of product research that you've done, it's also a total scam, okay? Kasi po if that's the case, then you better ask the client, hey, can we sign an agreement? Kasi potential po kukunin lang nila yung ideas ninyo and then what they're gonna do is hindi naman nila kayo babayaran or hindi naman nila kayo i-hire. So there are basically two ways. Let's say you may go on part-time. So pag sinabi nating part-time, so that would range from 2 hours, 3, 4 hours, 5 hours. Kasi ang full-time po, it's also similar with working outside. It's 8 hours. So, it's up to you. It's basically your call. Kung up to, kasi may mga OFP champions din po tayo na they can even go for 2 full-time accounts. So, they are working for 16 hours. So, when I ask them, are you sure with that? Kasi, di ba, kumbaga, let's say, are you sure with that na okay ka lang sa 16 hours? Ang sagot din naman ng champ sa akin, okay lang yun sis Lay, nasa bahay lang naman ako eh. So, 'di ba, it's like I have saved 2 to 3 hours, stuck in traffic. Pero this time bakit pa ako magrereklamo, 'di ba? Nasa bahay lang ako eh, na nakikita ko naman yung mga anak ko while I'm working and they perfectly understand, that I am working for them, right? And then that's it. And then yon, part-time, full-time, and then here are basically some of the freelance platforms where you can look for a job. Papasok dito si Outsourcely, si Online Jobs, si Fiverr, si Second Office, si Craigslist, si Upwork, si Virtual Coworker, si We Work Remotely, si People Per Hour, si Freelancer, 51 Talk, Teach at Home. So ito namang 51 Talk, guys, it's more on teaching English to some other nationalities, right? So, and then the remote staff. So you can even, snip this page so that it will help you out during your job hunting, right? Kasi makakatulong talaga to, guys. And ito yung mga ako naman, I'm successful most of the time sa onlinejobs.ph. Ayan, online jobs. Sa Upwork kasi, hindi ko masyado ino-optimize yung Upwork ko. Pero sa online jobs at Craigslist, dyan ko po halos na nakukuha yung aking mga clients. Okay? So, like what I've shared with you, I started with, promoting my customer service na experience kasi I've been in the BPO industry for 14 years. So, hindi po joke yun, di ba? Kumbaga, 14 years ko, inala yung buhay ko sa isang corporate company. Hindi naman isa kasi I've been, I've worked with 4 different BPO companies in my 14 years. So, kumbaga, I learned the ins and outs of customer service at yun yung una kong binenta as, part of my portfolio. So, dun ko na-realize when I started my freelancing career, dapat pala ipakita ko yung portfolio ko, ano yung mga awards na natanggap ko when I was working in the BPO setup and whatnot. So, wala namang nag-ano sa akin noon, walang nag-guide. So, malay ko ba, na ganun na pala ang labanan. Okay, and then lalo na ako, I'm a very private person, charot. At which is totoo yun, and that's the reason, this is the first time ever na we went on live sa YouTube, for OFP. And I'm so happy nandito yung aking mga League of Champion mentors. I love you guys, everyone. Thank you for
Chichika
your...
ko ng konti. Guys, sinamahan talaga namin yan siya kasi ayaw niyang pumayag. Alam niyo ba ilang months namin to pinilit kasi ayaw niya talaga. She's so happy to help out. She's happy to share her knowledge kung anong mga na-experience niya. Pero nahihirapan siya in terms of going live. Kaya this is really a big event for us.
Yeah, kasi the first time kanina pa kami, naka-live na pa tayo,
Oh. True. Grabe.
And let me
kaibigan.
add, guys, how professional Lane is. She just lost somebody, di ba, earlier.
Yeah,
But the show must still go on.
of course.
Actually, my grandma passed away just today, guys. Pero I'm not really into sana, going pushing this webinar. Pero sabi ko sa team ko, may mga tao nang umaasa. So, diba, maintindihan naman ako ng lola ko. Lola, wherever you are, I love you, Lola. Kung nasan ka man, push lang tayo. Okay, I know my Lola is watching and she's my top number one top fan. Oo, so alam na alam kong she's very proud of me. And thank you po, Lola, wherever you are. I'm praying for your soul. And yun po. Okay, so going back, Lola, segue lang yun, Lola. Going back to our webinar, so yun, nauna po ako sa customer service kasi wala naman akong idea what Amazon is, right? Tapos, as I continue my journey, ayun na nga, ang hirap pala pag ikaw nag-share screen while, on live. So, eto na, during my journey, ayun na, then I've met my love of my life, syempre si Amazon. Okay, so dun ko na-realize, ay, meron palang future dito. Kasi that time, hindi pa naman ganon hindi pa ganon ang demand for Amazon VAs or Amazon Store Business Manager as what, we call it with OFP. Kasi nga, we always believe na once you are an Amazon, it's known for an Amazon virtual assistant, pero po, pag virtual assistant kasi, we have this notion na para siyang utusan. When you become kasi an Amazon, and once you have this solid foundation, this knowledge, yung hindi lang putyo-putyong knowledge, yung extreme, yung solid talaga na knowledge, then you deserve to be called, an Amazon Store Business Manager. Kasi po, it has something to do with, the brain cells na kailangan mo talaga i-invest to your client to help the business grow. So you should act as a business partner. You should have this entrepreneur mindset. Hindi yung, okay, utusan lang ako pag sinabi ng client, okay, you need to do this, okay, I'll be doing that. But as a store business manager, okay, you need to show to the client that, hey, I can manage your business. You hire the right person for the role, kasi po ganito ganyan, and I can do this, I can do that. You don't need to worry much about your business because I can handle it myself. All you have to do, client, is check on me once in a while. What I'm trying to say, client, is that you don't need to micromanage me. You don't even need to check, what have I done for an hour, because I can. And I have this solid skill set more than you know. Okay? So, dapat ganun yung mindset natin. Okay? Hindi dapat yung, okay, utusan ka lang and wala ka ibang choice kundi maghihintay ka lang kung anong sasabihin ng client. Okay? So, why would I choose Amazon as my niche? Okay? So, papasok dito yung what is Amazon? Why should I choose Amazon? And how should I start? Okay, as an Amazon Store Business Manager, and I will walk you through on how to answer those questions. Okay, Of course, the first thing that you need to do is ayan, papasok na yung question na what is Amazon? I don't know. I don't even have any idea what Amazon is. Ang cute naman ng baby, no? Parang naluluha na siya. Hindi ko nga alam si Amazon. Ano bang pinagsasabi mo? Okay. So, what is Amazon? Basically, for us, sa atin kasi locally, mas kilala natin si Shopee, right? Lazada. Yun, Facebook Marketplace, mas kilala pa natin yun kesa kay Amazon. Kasi nga, we're not used to it. But in the US and in some other international countries, basically Amazon is like Google for them when it comes to finding, the product that they're looking for. So it's like sa US, sabi nga ng tita ko, sa US daw, pag let's say meron ka daw hinahanap na product, ang una daw nilang tinitingnan is Amazon.com. So parang ginagamit daw nila si Amazon.com as Google. Yun nga lang, it's more on the product. So kahit anong product daw, from kitchen tools or home and garden, patio and garden, home decor, what else, baby stuff, the toys, and some other home equipments, automatic daw kay Amazon sila pumupunta. So if we take a look at this graph, there's actually a total of 112 million Amazon Prime members. So we can say with this statistics that Amazon is not a fly-by-night business, right? Hindi siya magsasara kinabukasan kasi nga wala palang potential, wala palang market share. No po. Kasi po, technically, there's 112 million, not just 1,000 that we're talking about. It's a million of Amazon Prime members who's basically subscribe on Amazon. So, ito yung mga kinaiingat-ingatan nila na subscribers, okay? Na nagbabayad sa kanila on a monthly, with a monthly fee, okay? And then, as you can see, the huge market contribution or the market na cover ni Amazon, kumbaga in the US, is Amazon, and then the next one is Walmart, and then we have eBay, we have Apple, the Home Depot, Wayfair, Best Buy, Target, Costco, and Macy's. So, ang dami, at even Macy's is actually a known brand. Costco, Best Buy, siguro it rings a bell to some of us, right? We also have the Home Depot, even Apple, even eBay, even Walmart. These are huge brands as well. Pero walang makakatalo kay Amazon. On the date, or as of 2020, there's actually a total of 6 million potential Amazon clients and 2.5 million active Amazon sellers to date. So, diba, these are considered potential clients that we can work with as an Amazon store business manager. Okay? And then we also have this mindset with OFP na dapat kumbaga, we need to, of course, stand, we need to, tawag na to, we need to represent our country, the Philippines, that pag sinabi na I'm looking for an Amazon store manager or virtual assistant, the only thing that, the only brand that comes to mind would be, OFP has the best when it comes to, if you are, looking for some Amazon store business manager, you better go for OFP kasi intensive talaga yung training nila at up to the point, that they will that they really prepare their graduates bago sumalang sa when it comes to, applying for the job. Hindi pag sinabi mong do you know how to do product research, yung intensive, yon kayang-kaya gawin ng OFP champ. Okay? Kasi nga kumbaga we are very serious when it comes to the certificate. Hindi siya pwedeng right after the training you will be provided the certificate. Hindi po pwede yon. So you need to complete the projects beforehand. And then once you're done with the project, then that's the time that we will be providing you the certificate. Okay? So This is basically Amazon.com. Ito yung platform ni Amazon.com. This is the search bar basically. So that's how you will type in the product that you're looking for. So almost similar siya sa Shopee, right? And Lazada, when we are, let's say, finding some products, yun nga lang, magkaiba nga lang talaga sila ng company, magkaiba lang yung interface and whatnot. Okay? And then moving on, yan, hindi pa nag-a-update yung aking screen. Ayan, yan siya. Yan si Amazon. Okay, so who's the person behind Amazon.com? So, sino ba ang nag-found or sino ba ang founder ni Amazon? So, basically, it was started by Jeff Bezos. Okay, so Jeff Bezos is the guy behind Amazon success. He is the founder and CEO of Amazon. Okay? So, hindi pa nag-a-update yung aking slide. Alright. And then, yan. So, nag-update na siya. I was checking also, what's showing in my screen. And then, but currently, just 2020, if I'm not mistaken, or just recently, the new CEO of Amazon is already Andy Jassy. So, from Jeff Bezos, now the current CEO of Amazon is Andy Jassy. Okay, siya na yung bagong CEO ng Amazon just recently. If I'm not mistaken, that was 2020 or 2021. Okay, so let's move on into the humble beginnings of Amazon. Just a quick, introduction for Amazon history. So before Amazon was launched, in Jeff Bezos' garage in Seattle, that was in 1994, and he remained CEO not until this recent event when he handed it over to Andy Jassy. Okay, they even opened the largest campus in the world in Hyderabad. It's basically located in India, and that actually housed 15,000 employees out of the company total 62,000 employees in the country. Diba? So hindi joke yung investment when it comes to Amazon. And then let's move on to what are the ways to sell on Amazon. So basically there are different ways to sell on Amazon. And what we are offering with OFP is more on the private label. Okay, so that's the focus of the intensive training. So it's a total of 8 sessions, so that will run for a month long, and that will also run for 40 hours, and I will discuss with you all the details as we progress. Okay, so what is private label? We also have online arbitrage, we have retail arbitrage, Amazon FBA wholesale, and we even have the option to building our own brand. Okay, pwede palang ganon, Lane? Oo, opo, pwede po. Alright, so let's dive in. What is Amazon private label? So Amazon private label is basically you will be looking for your supplier. So the famous one is in Alibaba.com. You can also check suppliers from AliExpress.com. But the thing is, with AliExpress, it's more on the B2C. When you say B2C, it's business to customers. Okay, and then most likely for AliExpress kasi, they're more into minimal orders lang. But with Alibaba.com, you can find a lot of reliable suppliers. Not just reliable suppliers, but these suppliers are ISO certified. So when you say ISO certified, when it comes to quality, sobrang ang tindi ng quality when it comes to production. And then from there, you're gonna find the most reliable supplier with good reviews. And then when it comes to response time, mabilis sumagot sa inyong mga inquiries. Okay? And then for example, I wanted to let's say sell on Amazon. For example, in this example, as you see on the screen, it's like creams. For example, wala pa siyang brand. Okay, and then sabihin natin, this cream is more on, sabihin natin sunscreen, for example. Okay, so that sunscreen, I wanted to put my own brand name on that. So, kokontakin ko ngayon si supplier from Alibaba, and then I may, come up with an idea or a customized packaging gusto ko yung dapat may ano, may sun, and then like sabihin natin yung splash of water for example, na makikita pa lang sa packaging na sunscreen nga talaga siya, ganun. And then I wanted the color to be, sabihin natin, to be yellow para it represents the sun, something ganun. Then I can definitely do so, okay? And then put my brand on it. That's the reason why it's called private label. And then once done with the production, I have the option to, I can request from the supplier or the freight forwarder that, we can go ahead and ship the items directly to Amazon Fulfillment Center, or in layman's term, Amazon Warehouse, or we can also request from the supplier or freight forwarder from China to ship the items directly to our client's house or address in the US or in some other geographical locations. Okay? Basically, that is what we, what we considered private label. So when it comes to online arbitrage, this is basically where you can find, discounts online. For example, some of the famous e-commerce websites where you can find, great low price item. You can purchase it, let's say, from overstock.com. Actually, ang maraming mga promotions with overstock. You can even purchase it in eBay. You can even purchase it in target.com, and then you can order in bulk and then sell it on amazon.com or on your Amazon account or your client's Amazon account. So ganun po yung online arbitrage. Okay, so the definition is buying items from online retailers like Walmart or Target and then selling them via a different marketplace like Amazon or any similar e-commerce platform for a profit. So sa atin dito, we're used to, let's say, if I am selling, for example, on Facebook. So it's like bibili ako ng purchase or magpa-purchase ako ng product in bulk, through, sabihin natin, through Shopee. Maghihintay ako ng mga 99 sale or kung ano yung mga tawag na to, mga any sale on Lazada and whatnot, and then I can resell it on the Facebook Marketplace. So parang ganun yung similar lang yung idea. Okay? Next is retail arbitrage. Similar yung process with online arbitrage, but the thing is, you will be purchasing the products in any brick and mortar store. So sa atin dito, for example, di ba maraming nagsara na ng mga stores, right? Sa mga malls. For example, you can purchase yung mga clearance sale or mga buy one get one or any other discount products and then resell it on Facebook Marketplace. So dito naman, from brick and mortar store, let's say ito, as you can see on your screen, meron siyang, let's say, clearance sale for this, this teddy. You can definitely purchase the clearance sale price, and then you can, of course, sell it on your Amazon account, right? Pero syempre, hindi mo na siya ibibenta similar with the price how much you got from the brick and mortar store. Syempre, dadagdagan mo na yung presyo. Ganun yun. Okay? Next is FBA wholesale. So, ito naman, the wholesale, we are basically talking about branded products. So, as you can see on your screen, makikita ninyo, may Colgate, may Olay, may Hot Wheels, may Play-Doh, may Pampers, may Barbie, may Nerf gun, may Disney. So, hindi kayo pwedeng magbenta ng counterfeit products on Amazon. Kasi po, if you're gonna do that, automatically Amazon will suspend and ban your account. You will not be allowed to sell on Amazon. And not only that, for FBA wholesale, it requires you to have a business registration papers. Kasi the any wholesale suppliers, okay, will not allow you or will not even accommodate your inquiry if you do not have a complete business papers. Okay? Yes, pardon me guys, may delay po talaga sa pag-update ng slides. I don't know, probably it's because of, the platform that we're using. as compared with, doing the live on Facebook kasi automatic nag-a-update siya. And yan, na-miss ko boses ni Sis Lane. Love you sis Sabina. Aprilline, hello, good evening din sa'yo. Yes, Jib, screen not updating. Yeah, it would take couple of seconds bago siya mag-update. Pardon us. Hello, Sis Jade. Shout out lang ako saglit kasi ang dami na pala Love you guys. This is the most honest webinar. Thank you. Oo naman. Syempre, we're only up to, after of the honesty, where integrity is at place here. Walang mga bata sa classroom namin. Okay, new normal for me is to adapt and to stand out from life challenges. Yes, I agree. Work from home, sabi ni Sis Marites. Yes, I agree. Diba, Jomar, you can ligo while at work. Totoo yan. Guilty ako dyan. Okay, and then, ang tagal nag-update ng screen. Okay, so, yan. And then, moving on, sana mag-update na siya, no? Sis Claire, ang bagal nung updating talaga, Sis Claire. Kausapin mo nga to si YouTube, Sis Claire.
Katawag na ba ako ng support? Hello, YouTube. Bakit ganon? Oo, try lang po natin i-refresh yung page. Baka
Pabigay na lang, screenshot na lang ba? Tapos bigay sa kanila.
comment ko na lang po. Joke lang. Di,
Ganon.
refresh lang natin yung page. Baka kako ayan, ni-refresh ko on my end. Kasi mobile yung gamit ko sa Slane. Ayan, nag-update na po yung screen.
Okay. Matingnan ko nga sa akin. Ayan.
Then, kaya ako napapansin kanina, sabi ko, ano kayong sinisilip ni si Slane? Yung monitor o si Press?
Ay, iba na. Akala ko si Press talaga sinisilip niya.
Diba? Nakita mo ba kanina yung gawagana yung ulo? Sabi ko, sinisilip niya si Press? Bakit? Nagagano ba ako?
Kasi tinutulungan niya ako, diba?
This is Slane. Guys, bigyan ko lang kayo ng heads up. Kayo ng umaga pa yan si Slane. Yes, we started at 9 a.m.
Yes.
Tapos nagpahinga lang ng 1 hour and then we started the training at 1 p.m. Tapos nag-end kami ng 6 something. Nagpahinga lang siya ng nag-lipstick ba? Pasilip nga. Nag-lipstick yan eh. Nag-isa ng content. Tapos ratsyada ulit sa live. Diba? Power, sabi ko na eh.
Dami niyo talaga sinasabi about me, lugi talaga. Hello, Sis Jenny. I love you, Sis Jenny.
Sis Jenny
parang pahinga yung mukha niya na marami siyang pahinga, no? Nakakaasay.
Akala mo madami siyang tulog, no? Akala mo natutulog, charot.
Ganyan ako, no? Kahit walang tulog, fresh pa rin. Nakakaasar.
Bakit ayaw mag-update nung may galit ba si YouTube sa akin? Ano mo nakikita niyo sa...
Hindi, same na, updated na. Hi, Sis Jenny. Wow, Sis Jenny, jump pa ka na naman
Jenny,
sa referral mo kanina.
Thank you for
for the support.
More.
Grabe, ang galing-galing talaga ni Sis Jen.
Yes.
Jenny, natividad.
Jib, sana na-update na yung screen sa'yo, Jib. Pasensya na po.
Oo. So, refresh lang ako. Close ko lang yung YouTube.
Na tayo mag-YouTube live, no?
Si Sis Che, yung pasal. Sis Cherry, ayaw na niya mag-live.
Ayan.
Ayan, refresh ko lang. Tapos, okay na siya. Refresh ko nga ulit.
Paano naman? Kikita na ba? Ayan, wala pa rin.
Wait lang. Ayan. Ayan, updated na sa Slane on my end.
Okay, updated na. Sigurado.
Yes.
Ano nakikita mo sa end mo?
Wait lang, i-close ko ulit. Kasi iba na naman yung lumabas sa end mo. Wait lang.
Loloko mo ako eh.
Hindi naman, grabe siya. Give me one moment in time. Ayan, same na FBA wholesale dito sa
Hi,
sa mobile app.
Dito pala yung anak ko nakikinood. Feeling ko magiging feature Amazon din to.
So, ayan na. Alright. So, updated na yun. Thank you, YouTube, na nakinig ka sa amin.
Baka daw kasi bilang tumawag ng support sa kalagitnaan ng live mo. Hello, YouTube. Yung gaganon.
Bakit hindi naka-update? Ganon.
Oo, 'di ba 'no? Mag-a-attitude.
Nag-reply na po si si
Thank you,
Jade na
Jeff.
ayan,
Oo,
Uy, inantay ka namin, Joy.
talaga namin, promise. Ayan, updated na po. Okay, thank you so much. It's Jeneline Tejero. Ayan, so eto pumapasok dito yung mga branded products. Okay, kaya po siya tinatawag na FBA wholesale kasi po branded product siya. Talagang paulit-ulit ako anyway. Alright, so another way to sell on Amazon is what we call building your own brand. So anong ibig sabihin na to, Lane? Ayoko mag-sis kasi may mga hindi pa naman chums dito na nanonood. Okay. So, anong ibig sabihin na itong building your brand, Lane? Okay, so for building your brand, it's almost similar with doing private label. Kasi ikaw yung kumbaga magko-customize ng packaging mo, ikaw yung magka-come up na idea for your product. Like for example, in this, as you can see on your screen, let's say I wanted to come up with a chili garlic product, and then I also love to do peanut butter and then strawberry jam. Kasi may background ako sa sabihin natin I'm a chef in what's this one? I'm practicing, let's say, food industry, something ganon. So the only difference with doing private label and building your own brand is that for building your own brand, it's basically ikaw lahat. Okay? When you say ikaw lahat, it syempre kailangan, 'di ba? Ikaw yung magko-conceptualize ng packaging mo, and then most importantly is ikaw ang maghahanap sa raw materials, ikaw ang mag-hire ng tao for your production team. And not only that, you also need to look for a warehouse where you can process your product, right? As compared when doing private label is that you will simply, look for a supplier in China, and then sila na bahala sa production. So hindi mo na iisipin yung, let's say, saan ko ba i-store yung item ko, kasi ayun, meron na silang complete line of production eh. So handa na yung nila, handa na yung raw materials nila, handa na yung production team, right? As compared to building your own brand, ikaw lahat. From scratch talaga, you need to hire people, you need to conceptualize your logos, your design, and whatnot, which is kind of similar with doing private label. Okay? So moving on, ito yung mga guys, ito yung tinatawag na primary task. Okay? As an Amazon store business manager or as an Amazon support. Okay? So ano yung mga primary task na sinasabi natin? Hindi na naman nag-update. YouTube! Talagang galit na, no?
Real time yung pagtawag ng support sa live. Ayan, updated na si Slane.
Okay, so ano yung mga primary tasks that's expected, as an Amazon store?
Nanonood din daw po kasi si YouTube tech support.
I love it. Dapat lang. Okay. All right. So that actually includes the following task. Okay. Customer service support, phone, email, and chat. Pero if you encounter new sellers po, most of the time wala pa po ito. Uso po itong customer service na task if you are employed with, high or giant sellers. Yung mga top sellers on Amazon, kasi established na po sila, and they already have, a phone system, they already have this chat support or the tools. They even have an email management system, even CRM. Okay? So meron na silang, established na sila eh. But then, even if you are dealing with startup sellers or established ones, pumapasok pa rin yung task ng product research. As you observe sa mga hiring for Amazon VAs or Amazon managers, makikita nyo yung product research na job, right? Na job posting. And then we will also you also be tasked to do some fulfilling of orders when you are doing FBA. Most likely, Amazon will be doing that for you. The pick, pack, and ship. Yan yung tinatawag nating PPS. as compared to doing FBM, which is basically the merchant or the seller will be responsible for the fulfillment. So when we say fulfillment, pag pumasok yung order on Amazon, si client nyo or whoever is responsible in the US or UK, kung kung meron mang warehouse si client nyo, sila yung responsible to ship the order directly to the customer. And then we also have okay, hold on. Okay, we also have listing new products on Amazon. So papasok dyan, making sure na walang copyright yung ginagawa natin, 'di ba? Making sure that the listing has been optimized using those relevant search terms. Ayan, pumapasok dito the importance of SEO. And then we will also help the customer in managing tracking information. You can definitely see that, as a report in what's this one, in Seller Central. Okay. And then we will also be responsible for updating the inventory on the current products. You can do the inventory management real time, okay, if you are doing FBM. But when you are doing FBA, you need to make sure that you have the inventory shipped to Amazon so that Amazon team can update the number of inventory for you. Basically po, when you are doing FBA, you don't have the capacity or the option to update the number of products.
Hindi ka kakain na?
Liz, go on mute, please. Okay, I already sent you a private message. You haven't read it. So, ayan, na-capture tuloy sa live, no? Talaga lang to si Sis Liz, kukurutin kita. Okay, so basically, if you are doing FBA, you don't have the opportunity, to update the number of items that you have in stock, okay, in Amazon Fulfillment Center kasi sila po yung bahala doon. They will update it as soon as they receive your products, okay? Pero if you are doing FBM naman or if you are doing fulfillment by merchant, you have, okay, the opportunity to update the inventory right there and then. Okay, live, real time po yon, and you can update it as soon as possible, and it will just, you just need to wait 15 to 30 minutes. Tapos mag-a-update na po siya inside Seller Central, okay? And then part of the training, we will be discussing about what is PPC or pay-per-click. Kung anong ibig sabihin nun is like an advertising campaign inside Amazon, okay, that we can run as we launch our product. We will also be discussing about how to manage Amazon seller metrics, or what we call the Amazon health performance. Okay? So yun po yung mga covered ng curriculum. And then we will also teach you how to create canned messages, okay, in sending emails to customers' inquiry, and also how to respond to positive or negative review inside Seller Central. And if there's if there's a chance for us, if it falls under Amazon guidelines that we can request for this particular review to be revoked, then as long as it falls under the category, as long as it falls under the Amazon guidelines that we can request for a removal, definitely we will teach you also how to do that. Okay? So, ganun po kalawak yung trabaho ng isang Amazon store manager, or Amazon, or widely known as Amazon VA. Okay? So, ito po yung difference ng FBM at FBA. So, pag FBM po, once the order comes in on Amazon, the merchant or whoever is responsible in the warehouse, either sa US or kung saan man located yung client ninyo, then they will contact, FedEx or DHL or any other, courier company, freight forwarder, to ship the items directly to your customer. However, if your client is doing FBA or fulfillment by Amazon, Amazon will be doing the pick, pack, and ship for you. So that means, pag pumasok yung order on Amazon.com platform, then your Amazon, since you sent your inventory to Amazon Fulfillment Center, then they will do the prepping. Okay, they will um, do the PPS, like what that's basically the acronym: pick, pack, and ship, and then ship it over to the customer. So basically, that's the difference between the two, FBA and FBM. Kasi we encounter kasi inquiries like, ano po yung FBA, ano po yung FBM. So yan po yung ibig sabihin nun, okay? And then we're very humbled, to share with you that with OFP, we always make sure that our champions really understood the difference between the two. Okay, na wala pong napag-iiwanan. They are knowledgeable enough, to understand all of those, the ins and outs of Amazon. And then what are the commonly used or common tools used, as an Amazon customer support or as an Amazon virtual assistant or a store manager? So we basically have the Helium 10, which is very popular for Amazon sellers. And during the training, we will show you how this is used, as a tool, how to do product research in as quick as less than 3 minutes. And then we also have Jungle Scout. Here's the Jungle Scout. It's basically almost similar with Helium 10. It's also widely used. Itong Jungle Scout, sikat din to na tool for Amazon sellers. And we can even showcase that during the training program sa 8 sessions or 4-week session, 4 weekend sessions. Papakita din namin how to use the Jungle Scout, even IO Scout, and also Viral Launch. Ipapakita din namin siya. And then we also have the Keepa, where you can track, the bestseller rank as well as the price history of a certain product. You can even compare the price history on Amazon.com for used items or new items. You can use Keepa for that. Live chat, by the term itself, it's used for live chat support. Squarespace, it's like a ship station where all the orders are synced. Once the order comes in on Amazon, lalabas din siya, either you're using or your client is using the Squarespace or your client is using the ship station. Okay, and then we also have this, of course, the Gmail is a widely known tool, right? Siguro wala sa atin dito ang hindi pa nakakakilala kay Gmail. I'm sure of that. And then AirCall, basically that's being used for making phone calls. So sa mga call center po dito, we're used to using Avaya, right? When we are calling our customers, or if we are doing inbound or outbound calls, we are using Avaya. But with freelancing po, meron po tayong tinatawag na Ring Central. We also have what we call AirCall. So similar, almost similar, madali lang naman silang gamitin. Para lang siyang similar interface lang siya when a call comes in on your mobile phone, na may green at may red. It's like red, of course, decline the call, and then green, if you accept the call. So ganun naman siya. And then Zendesk, it's basically, an email application. Para din siyang Gmail, magkaiba nga lang na company, magkaiba na brand. But when it comes to using it, like send, receive email, almost similar naman. Madali naman siyang matutunan eh. So basically, my tip on that is like, if you apply for a role, tapos nakita ninyo doon sa, let's say, sa job description or requirement that the candidate should be knowledgeable in using, let's say, AirCall or Mozio or sabihin natin, Zendesk support, madali naman siyang i-address. Okay, how would you address that? By simply going to YouTube and then search how to use AirCall. That how simple that's how simple it is when you are looking for some video tutorials on specific products, okay, or specific task. Ganon. And then moving on with the discussion, ano yung mga aasahan natin? There's actually a total of 15 modules inside the 8 sessions, okay? And most of the time, kasi gawa ng live session po kasi siya, yung training. So what happened is na hindi po natin so you can even ask the question freely during the live sessions. No one's stopping you from asking questions. Every time we end a module, you will be given the opportunity to ask na kung ano yung hindi mo maintindihan and whatnot. And not only that, the moment that you join the training, you will have your specific team captains or your mentors. So during the course of the 8 sessions, in case merong mga homework doon or projects na part ng training or required sa training, and then you're having difficulty finishing the task kasi nalilito ka pa, paano gawin yung product research, paano yung yung supplier negotiation, paano yung keyword research, paano gawin yung product listing and whatnot. We actually have our League of Champions mentor who's with me on this live session. They're more than willing, to help you. They'll definitely would love to provide you the assistance that you need. And they will, we actually have a private group exclusive only for our trainees. And from there, you will have the freedom to reach out to your specific mentors kung kanino po kayo ma-assign while you are in training. So, ganun po siya sa entire 8 sessions. So, wala po siyang iwanan like what we always promise. Hindi po sariling sikap. Okay? Kaya po maganda po sa live session, it's because you will be updated with the ins and outs of Amazon. Because, just so you know, back in 2020, just last year, if I'm not mistaken, there's a total of 3 or 4 updated policies on Amazon. So that's the difference if you are, attending a live training compared to those recorded videos. Kasi po, yung mga recorded videos, posible pong it was made, back in, sabihin natin, 19-something. And yung mga policies po doon, hindi na po siya updated. Okay? And sayang po yung perang gagastusin po ninyo doon. And up to the point, diba, just to have a mentor, they're even offering at 20,000+. That's not fair, right? We believe kasi with OFP, we are OF Pamilya, and we are not into a business. We're more into helping people. Kaya if you're gonna compare our curriculum versus the others, the offer from the other communities, ang layo po. Because why? We are offering an intensive training. It's a total of 40 hours po. And again, these are live sessions. Okay? So, ibig sabihin po niyan, live sessions po siya pero recorded naman per session. And then you will be given access to what we call learning portal where you can have access for 1 year. So you will be given the chance, to review it over and over again. And not only that po, isa po sa napaka-generous po na OFP, it's because you can sit in for the upcoming classes for free without paying a single dime. Okay, let's say po you came from or you were trained, sabihin natin, currently kasi we are doing our class for Wave 15. So let's say galing ka sa Wave 14 and you wanted to sit in sa class ng Wave 15, definitely you are very much welcome to do so. As long as, of course, you reach out to the training team and ask for the Zoom link, definitely we will welcome you over to sit in. And again, that is for free. Wala pong additional cost nun na nahihingin si OFP. As long as, of course, it is within the 1 year access. Na pwede ka pong mag-sit-in, imposible po sa kakasit-in nyo po ng libre, hindi pa po kayo magiging more knowledgeable, di ba? Siyempre, you will get the hang of it, you will be more familiar with the curriculum, di ba? Paulit-ulit mo na lang maririnig. And, that's something that we are really providing only for our OFP Amazon champions, only for our trainees. Okay? Exclusive po talaga yun na offer na pwede po silang mag-sit in anytime they want, as long as they need the help. Definitely, we are here to help them out. Okay? So again, the training will run for 4 weeks. It's live. No pre-recorded videos po. Hindi po kami ever gagamit po ng pre-recorded videos sa trainings namin. So lahat po you will definitely, yes, of course, you can sit in. You just need to reach out to us for the training link. Kasi kanina we just started our Wave 15, tapos meet and greet pa lang siya. So probably you can start setting in if you want, tomorrow or the next week para tuloy-tuloy na yung discussion. Okay? Kasi kanina, syempre, we need to, of course, meet each other. We get to know each other better. Kasi nga, magsasama kami for the next 8 sessions, right? So yun po yung we can promise you that it is of high quality training. Hindi po siya compromise. Gawa ng most of the time po na-extend po kami and that's actually the biggest scam with OFP. So ang pinapromise lang po namin, ang pinapangako lang po namin is 40 hours, okay? Na kumbaga the training will start from 1 p.m. until 6 p.m. Pero po, most of the time po, lalo na pag intensive na yung nagtatanong and whatnot, na-extend po kami ng another hour. So, minsan, the training would end around 7 or 7:30. May tendency pa nga minsan, di ba, Sis Claire, we even ended at 8:30 p.m.
Yes. At hindi lang yun, Sis Lane. We even started at 12. 12 noon magsa-start, mag-e-end 7 or mag-e-8 na, yung gano'n. Lalo na kasi po, during sa questions na part, every after ng topic, maglalaan tayo ng time, di ba, sa Sling for them to ask questions. Now, hanggat hindi tayo nasa iisang page, hindi magpo-proceed si Lane. Oo. Pag nag-raise, kasi we don't call, parang, ang tawag yung sabi mo kanina, yung there's no stupid question. Yung ganon, you can always ask question if you think there is something that we need to clarify. Guys, kung pwedeng balikan niya, babalikan ni Sis Lane yung pag-discuss. Ganun po. Kaya,
Walang iwan.
yes, as long as may isa na kailangan ng clarification, of course, bibigyan natin ng time yan. Kaya yun, dahil sa discussion, maabot tayo 8. I could remember before, Sis Lane, maabot tayo ng 9 p.m.
Yes,
Sobrang sarap ng discussion.
oo, kasi nga, di ba? Pero one thing for sure, wala pong additional payment. Yun
Ay,
na.
oo.
Kasi isipin nyo, baka kasi nag-extend ng 3 hours, wala po, libre po yun. Ganun
100 pesos per hour. Gusto mo yan?
Yan po dito sa OFP, pinapamigay na po.
Yes.
The only thing that matters most to us is dapat po may naitulong po kami.
Yes.
May naiambag po kami. Kasi ayaw po naming magkaroon ng putyo-putyong graduate. Ayaw po namin. Kasi it speaks for the OFP brand. So, ang
True.
pangit naman nun, di ba? You will brag on your profile. Galing po ako sa OFP. Tapos, mga simpleng interview questions po, hindi nyo po masasagot. Okay? And not only that, di ba? Very generous OFP kasi it's part of the training program. Meron po tayong tinatawag na profile optimization, and that's free of charge. That's a bonus po for the joining the training with OFP. So ino-audit po namin yung ninyo, yung profile, and then we would provide you constructive feedback naman po na ano pong pwede nyong ma-improve sa inyong profile, mga ganun po. So that's already part of the package. And there will be no additional cost for that. Okay? So siguro na-excite na sila. Kailan daw po yung schedule ng training? So ito po, the training schedule, actually po, this will be the last training session po. Okay? For this year naman. Okay?
Dugtungan mo kasi ng year. Parang bigla kami last na? Wait. This year pala.
Yes, okay. This year po, 2021, ito na po yung huli-huli naming live session. Kasi po, again, as you know, we shared earlier, we do not want to compromise the quality and wala po kasi OF pamilya po, di ba? So, dapat by December, mauna po dapat yung pamilya natin. Okay, so ito po yung schedule for the upcoming live training. That will be Wave 16, okay, to date. So that would start October 30, Saturday, 5 hours, 1 to 6 p.m. Okay, and then the training room is open as early as 12 noon. Kasi may principle kasi si OFP training team na dapat kami yung naghihintay sa trainees at dapat hindi sila yung inaantay. And praise the Lord kasi every session po, lagi po tayong seat sold. Kasi po marami po sa mga trainees natin na biktima na po sa iba-ibang communities na pinangakuan po ng support pero when they already paid the training program, wala po palang support. Ghosting pala yung nangyari sa kanila, nakakasad, right? Kasi kumbaga yung iba we learned, from the trainees or from those enrollees na they even make utang-utang. Alam niyo yon, yung iba nakigamit pa ng credit card para lang makapag-enroll sa mamahaling course pero after pala wala naman palang support na binigay. Tapos yung pinangako daw po na coaching, wala naman po pala talagang coaching na nangyari. Wala naman po palang tinatawag na coach na mag-guide sa kanila along the way. Unlike po dito kasi sa OFP is that from day 1 of training, you will be assigned to a specific mentor na pwede nyo pong, ang tawag na to si Claire, pwedeng mong guluhin.
Wag na lang, lapitan. Oo, pwede nyo lapitan kung may
Talaga.
Grabe sa guluhin. Yung mga mentor natin, very open yan lagi. Minsan magaganon pa, hindi po sila nag-message.
Oo, sila
Bakit
pa
kaya?
yung
Saan ako nagkulang? Ganun, pe.
yes. Sila yung gino-ghosting and sinasabi ko lang sa kanila, naku, baka busy lang din naman. Or baka naman wala sila talagang tanong. Kaya so yun, and I'm sure, si Sis Jenny Sebastian, napaka-excited na siya. Okay, so yun po, the last live session that will run from October 30 till November 21st po. Alanganin na po kasi right after November 21st, since may apprentice program pa po tayo, alanganin na po magla-live ng December kasi po sasagasaan po yung Pasko at Bagong Taon. So, ang after po nitong October na live session, the next live session that we will have will be in January na po. Okay? So, moving on with, what's in it for you? Yun ang pinaka-importante, di ba, Sis Claire? Can you please take it over, Sis Claire, para mas marinig nila from another standpoint or another perspective, yung hindi galing sa akin?
Hindi, maganda rin kasi yung paggaling sa'yo kasi maganda, parang maraming nakakamiss sa boses mo. But, ayun na nga, i-share ko lang. Maraming bonus po dito. Actually, kahit nga support namin dito, kung kaya lang namin ng 24 hours, gagawin namin. Support pa lang, Sis Lane, malaking bonus na yun. Guys, pag questions, you can actually post it dun sa private group, and then may mga champs tayo na handang-handang tumulong. Kasi dito sa OFP, walang mapagmataas, lahat tayo equal, lahat nagtutulungan. Even pag meron silang mga nag-reach out na client, they always share it to other champs na, uy, may nag-reach out sa akin, baka bakante ka pa, you can also do this. Yung ganun. Maybe you can take this pa, yung mga ganon. Plus, we have certificates and badge. Pero, may pero po sa certificate and badge, there's that something that you have to finish or complete first before you can get it. Hindi po to automatically after graduation meron na tayong certificate and badge. Unang-una natin kailangang i-complete is yung homework, dapat kumpleto lahat. And we always strive for yung may quality na homework. And another thing that you have to complete in order for you to get the certificate and the badge is for you to finish and pass the assessment. Yes po, may assessment. No worries naman sa assessment kasi only retake naman yun eh. And it's very challenging and it's very tricky. Di ba, nabigay na ako ng clue. It's very tricky. And ang pinakamaganda sa lahat is yung lifetime support sa atin, lalo na dun pag na-invite na namin kayo dun sa private group namin kasi sabi ko nga, walang iwanan culture dito sa OFP, nagtutulungan lahat. If you need help about this, minsan nga, Sis Lane, if there's a need na for them to practice interview, nagtutulungan, di ba? Ganon. O isang message lang po sa isang champ. Isang message lang, of course. At tutulong yan.
And not to mention, Sis Claire, we even have the success team very soon, di ba?
Soon, yes. Yun yung program. Kasi lahat ng program na binubuo sa OFP, yung tipong ano po bang pwede nating itulong
Yes.
pwedeng
Puro
i-help.
tulong.
Yes. Parang yung apprentices lang, I just wanted to share to everyone na um, dati kasi, right after the training, wala pa po kaming apprentice. It's just that we have this parang, may mga graduates kami na parang gusto nilang i-apply kaagad yung natutunan. It's just that ayaw pa nila mag-apply to other clients. So parang nag-brainstorm yung OFP management, how can we help them para ma-address natin yung concerns nila, yung mga hindi pa masyadong confident. Kasi di ba po, yung learners natin iba-iba eh. May iba na confident agad mag-apply pero may iba na may nag-hold back sa kanila. So how? And that's why we come up with an apprentice for them to apply what they learned during sa training. Plus, ang pinaka po, syempre sabi ko nga maraming bonus dito, may free, marami lahat. Yung pinaka upskill, yes. Meron po tayong upskill every month. Tapos sa isang buwan, 2 upskill yon. May bayad ba yun, Sis Lane?
Meron ba?
Pagmamahal po. Pagmamahal,
Merong
support.
bayad.
Pagmamahal,
Yes.
support.
Kahit ang bayad yan, kailangan makakuha sila ng client.
Yes.
Ay,
oo.
gusto ko yun. Gusto ko yun.
Kasi nakakawala ng pagod. Tingnan mo si Sistine, kanina pa yan siya.
Oo,
Pero
buong
masakit lang
araw.
na yung success ng champs bigay pa rin siya ng bigay. Sana may boses pa siya bukas.
Kasi it goes a long way with kasi yung advocacy ng OFP. Bakit ba nga ba nabuo yung OFP, di ba?
Bakit
Babalikan
tayo
natin yun.
dito si Claire? Tayong dalawa. Bakit tayo nabuto dito sa OFP?
Ako, binudol mo ko eh.
Pero
Binudol mo
bakit
ko
ako
eh.
nabudol din ako ni Sis Lane kasi nagawa kaming interview, tapos nag-share siya. Parang, oh my God, ang dami kong reklamo noon. Tapos ito pala yung advocacy ni OFP.
Sa mock interview mo, Sis Liz. So, everyone
Sabi,
would...
nung naiyak ako, ano ba itong sinasabi ni Sis Lane? Sis Lane, bakit alas-tres ng madaling araw? Naiyak mo ako. Ala na, hindi na ako tumiwalag. Sinusi pa na ako ni Sis Lane.
Sabi ko na, malakas talaga yung kulto na to eh. O guys, namin kulto po talaga to.
Sobrang gandang kulto.
Totoo.
Hindi lang kasi yung skill ang binigay ni Sis Lane sa akin, pero siya yung dahilan kaya bumalik ako kay God. Kasi 'di ba, when you lead a busy life, you forgot things na dapat pinagpapasalamat natin kay God.
Amen.
Even small things. Oh my God, ako naman yung tinamaan that time. Naalala ko naman pinagalitan ako kasi the first thing I do pagkagising ko ng umaga is to check my phone kung may mga updates, kung may mga chat. Naalala ko na naman si Slane. Grabe guys. We stayed kasi yung tipong all our lives, parang wala naman kaming sinusunod na advocacy, parang yung ganon. Pero but when we joined the OFP, when we met Sis Lane, parang na-realize namin, ang dami pala naming reklamo, ang dami namin gusto sa buhay, pero napakasimple lang pala talaga.
Yes.
Ayoko na magdrama. Basta po, may free upskill po tayo every month. And it's not just yung tipong upskill ko anong maisipan, but no, we always check kung ano pa yung mga kailangan i-improve sa mga champs. Ano yung kailangan nating balikan for you to understand further, paano pa natin i-improve yung skills nyo as an Amazon store manager. So that's actually the main objective sa mga upskill natin. It's not just for us for business kasi wala namang bayad yun free naman kasi yun 'di ba? Plus,
gaya yun.
Sayang na resources.
Pilit ginagaya ng iba, pero ang hindi kasi nila magaya-gaya from OFP is the service from the heart.
Yes.
Kasi hindi tayo business
Yes, hindi tayo plastic.
Hindi tayo for business
Ako noon, Sis Claire, mga business-minded, lalo nasabi ko Sis Lane, taasan mo na yung ganon. Tapos sige ka ha? Paano kung bawiin yan ni Gaga? Ganon
Yes, totoo yan. Yung tipong, dati, sabi niya, yung tatangkapin ko lang na trainees is hanggang 20 lang na number. No, Sis Lane, tumanggap tayo naman. No, yung quality ng training natin. Hindi po kasi sayang naman yung gusto mag-enroll. Kasi guys, mas nagde-decline po siya ng enrollees kaysa sa mag-accept because she's focusing on the quality and she wants to make sure na the moment you graduate from the training, alam mo na lahat. Yung tipong kung ano mang natutunan niya sa ilang years niya sa na-experience niya as a support or as a store manager, maipapasa niya sa'yo ng buong-buo. Yung tipong in just 4 weeks, maipapasa niya lahat. Yung ilang years niyang natutunan yun. Ganun siya. Tapos pinilit lang namin siya ng pinilit, tapos ayaw niya. Natawa talaga ako. So, nagde-decline siya ng enrollees. Oo, nagagalit pa siya sa amin. Bakit kasi? Ang importante sa akin, ito, nag-promise ako kay God, I will help those people na kailangan ng tulong. Kung yung mga yung napagdaanan namin, you don't know. Tapos yun. Babalikan yung mga na-experience ni Sis Lane. Yun po. So, yun yung difference. Kasi dito, kahit kami, we learned na to give. Kung ano pa yung pwede na i-give, i-give na namin. Oo, yung kahit na wala kaming tulog, go lang, smile pa
Alam
din.
masasabi ko, scam talaga tong OFP. Scam tong OFP. As in, ang daming natulungan dahil scam siya. Ang daming natulungan.
Kulto.
Kulto, tapos Google. Dahil sa OFP na scam, wala na ako sa BPO ngayon. Nasa bahay lang ako. May yung anak ko ngayon, nagsusuka, pero dahil nasa bahay ako, nababantayan ko siya.
Yes.
Diba? Thank you for that, OFP. Dahil scam ka.
Grabe ka.
Si Sis Lane din niya alam kung matutuwa ba siya o parang wait lang.
Teka lang parang niloloko mo ako eh. No, kidding aside, alam mo naman yan. Diba, love na love ko yung mga tao. Lahat. Diba? Sabi, and I will always stick to the principle na, showing kindness is free.
Yes.
Hindi ka ever talaga magkakamali when you show kindness to people.
Yes.
It's a food for the soul eh. So, aanuhin mo, diba? Namatay na nga ako eh. Ayoko na ng third chance. Baka wala na akong third chance. Diba? How would I persevere? Sabihin natin, okay, hindi ka pa rin natuto sasabihin ni Lord sa akin, okay, bahala ka dyan. Okay? So, kumbaga, ito, may isang chance na naman, bigla na naman ako mamatay. Paano kung natuluyan na ako this time? Diba, paano na lang yung mga mahal ko sa buhay? Ayoko na. Kaya, I'm paying it forward. Hindi, kasi when I was on my deathbed, kahit na may pera ka sa bank, wala rin eh. Diba? So, that's the reason why yung principal kasi ni OFP is OF Pamilya talaga. So, we're not into the business. We're into helping people. And not only that, diba, Sis Claire, just to share to everyone, actually part of the training proceeds.
Yes.
Our UE Care program. I am about to share that pero baka kasi mag-delay na naman to si 'di ba, si YouTube. YouTube
Sige lang, nanonood naman po yung support ng YouTube.
Wait lang, let me try to pull it up. Just to share with you the experience kasi para naman masabi ninyo, 'di ba, na oo, talagang meron po kaming tinatawag na We Care program. So what does what it means that every time every time someone enroll in the training program, portion po no napupunta po sa We Care. Okay, and I'm trying to pull it up right now, yung video, so that you will see. Okay. Di kayo maghang to, Sis Claire.
Ay, na-pause. Sige lang po. We can hear it naman.
Na-stop siya.
Can you hear the music? Wala pa ata kayo nakikita ang video eh.
We're seeing na.
You're seeing na?
Kaya lang na-stop eh.
Ayun.
Yes po.
Okay, let's oops.
Lane.
Yes.
Medyo ano po, nasa speaker po yung yung audio.
Okay. Ayan, can you hear me?
Yes po, we can hear you now. Kanina may audio, biglang nawala yung audio ng ng
Yes, we can hear
recording.
you.
Can you hear me this time?
Yes
Yes,
po.
we can.
Ayan, so yan po yung aming humble every time that you join the training program, and not only that, we're already a partner of United Nations World Food Program. So every month po, part of the training proceeds goes to to the United Nations po. And we are so humbled and proud, to share the experience with you. And yan din po yung tinuturo ko lagi sa OF Pamilya, na we are so blessed, right? So wala tayong karapatan na mag-complain kasi po wala pong mahihita sa kaka-complain. Right? So yun, and Sis Claire, I wanted to proceed with the discussion.
Yes po.
Ayan, so ito yung earning potentials, right? Ng potential as, pero sabi ko nga sa inyo kanina, it's actually a very conservative income. Kasi the range is, sabihin natin, okay, as a start, you may start with $500 to $1,000. So if you'll do the math, okay, how much is $500 times 50 pesos? So it's like you are earning 25,000 pesos. Hindi na masama yun, di ba? And you are working at home. So ano yung mga benefits while working at home? Sabihin natin, out of the $500 that you will be earning divided by 4 weeks. So it's like you are earning $125 per week, right? If you multiply that to 50 pesos, that will give you 6,250 in Philippine pesos. So that's not bad after all, right? Bakit wala ka namang ibang expenses eh? And then if you go monthly, that is 25,000, and then annually, that will be 300,000 pesos. Yan yung magiging potential income mo. And again, this is very conservative. Kasi po, when we are dealing with, let's say, multiple clients, baka masusurprise din lang kayo sa potential ng income. Okay, ano yung mga potential expenses naman as a freelancer? So papalo dyan yung internet bill natin, which is nasa 2,000 pesos a month. Sabihin natin, it's basically, let's say, fiber. Okay, PLDT fiber, ganon. And then the light bill, sige, hindi naman natin pwedeng i-charge yung buong bill natin sa freelancing, right? Kasi syempre, it comes along with our consumption. Let's say sa TV and whatnot, pero what I'm referring with the 1,000 pesos is yung power consumption mo lang while working, for sabihin natin for the entire month. But again, take a look at this one, the potential income is 25,000 pesos. With OFP, we are not even providing parang mga marketing baits na sasabihin natin na wala siyang alam, kahit hindi siya nag-enroll, pero she's already earning 40,000, she's even earning 1 million. Joke po yun. Joke po yun. Sana all. Di ba? I've been in the industry, freelancing industry for 6 years to date. Never po akong naka-experience ng ganun. Bakit po? It doesn't make sense after all. Why? Real talk po tayo ha. If I am the client and then you are reading a post like this person is earning 120 plus thousand pesos a week, joke po yun. Kasi po, if I am the client, I'm not that damn after all, right? Why would I hire people from the Philippines given the fact, if I am that big client already, I'm sure, I bet, I already have my research team with me, right? Na magsasabi sa akin, hey, why are you paying that much? When in fact, when it comes to, Philippines is a third world country. And the average salary, for them is pwede ng mga 25,000-30,000 a month. Diba? And they're claiming, some of the communities kasi, they're claiming that you can earn millions. Joke po yun. Okay, joke po yun. Imposible po. I haven't done my research. I've been in the industry for 6+ years and counting. At yung mga nagclaim po na ibang community na they're earning this much, parang newbie pala sila sa freelancing. Just after a year, they would earn 125,000 pesos a week. Kalokohan po yun. Okay? Shame on them. Because they're leading those newbies na walang idea into that magnet na hindi naman po totoo. And the result is, these newbies would tend to borrow money from their families, from their friends. They even ask, they even ask, for a credit card. Hey, friend, pagamitin mo muna ako ng credit card mo, or sister, or ate, kuya, nanay, tatay, pagamitin niyo muna ako ng credit card niyo para lang meron akong ma-enroll. And then after that, once they're enrolled and once they already paid, they submitted their payment, anong mangyayari? Wala silang mahihita. Lahat pala false promises. Right? Masaklap. Masaklap yun. And we don't want that to happen. We are God-fearing people. Okay? And we are very proud to say that. Ayaw namin manloko ng tao kasi alam po namin yung totoo eh. We do not even force people to enroll. Hindi po namin talaga ugali yon. And as you can see, bakit tahimik si OFP na community? Kasi po, makatotohanan lang po talaga tayo dito. Okay? We do not need people who's not even fit into our culture, which is OF Pamilya. Like sinabi nga ni Sis Claire kanina, right? If you still remember, wala pong nag-uungusan kasi dito. So we all, keep our feet on the ground. We remain humble. If if you think you have so much knowledge with Amazon, then, share it with the team. Wala kang mahihita when, 'di ba, lalo na ngayon, napaka-unpredictable lahat ng mga circumstances, right? Because of this pandemic, bigla na lang, hala, yung tulad nung yung isa sa mga under my team, she passed away 2 weeks ago lang because of COVID. So hindi mo alam, she's very young. 'Di ba? So dun mo marirealize ang kahalagahan, ang importance ng life. So it has something, it has nothing to do with the money that you're getting. It has something to do with how did you live your life. Were you able to help people? Were you able to be kind? Have you shown kindness to people? Diba? Dapat ganun po yung magiging focus natin as we progress living, this life. Okay, so yun. Also, I wanted to share with you, this has been mentioned by Sis Claire earlier. We also offer the Apprentice program. So si Apprentice program naman, it will run for 1 month. And every single week, meron po kayong coaching with your respective mentors. When you say coaching po, as in one-on-one coaching po yon. Hindi po yon team huddle. When you say team huddle po, marami pong makakarinig sa coaching ninyo. Pero po, dito with OFP, of course, we respect privacy. Kaya po, pag sinabi pong coaching, kayo lang po ng mentor nyo. The Apprentice program is not a requirement, but it is basically your own preference. If you wanted to enroll, in the apprentice program right after the training, it is up to you po. So it will run for 1 month, and then every single Saturday morning, like tulad kanina po, we have this training, okay, upskill, only for those enrolled in the apprentice program. So every Saturday, from 9 a.m. till 11 noon, nagkakaroon po tayo ng upskill session for the apprentice. And then for the entire week, of course, the apprentice will have access to all premium tools. And these are paid tools. So they have the opportunity to, navigate Seller Central, to navigate, as in live na Seller Central, guys, hindi joke. Live the Seller Central, they can navigate Helium 10, Keepa, Viral Launch, Jungle Scout, IO Scout, what else did I miss, Sis Claire? Jungle Scout, Viral Launch, IO Scout, Keepa, Canva, Premium Canva,
Keyword tool dominator.
Keyword tool dominator, Seller Central. Diba? So, yun pa lang po, sa premium tools pa lang, hindi na po kayo lugi doon. Okay? So, again, it's not a requirement, it is a choice. After ng training, kung gusto nyo po na mag-enroll sa apprentice program, then you're all very welcome to join the training. Okay? The apprentice. And not only that, you're gonna have weekly coaching session with your respective mentors. And seryosohan po talaga to kasi po, bakit? You will be given the opportunity to defend your business proposal. Di po ba? Ang tindi nun. Para siyang college thesis. So it's like there will be panel of mentors and they will be throwing questions to you. Yes, it's nerve-wracking. That's normal. Marami pong natatakot. Pero po, the way you should see it, you should acknowledge the opportunity that it will give you, right? Na this will hone your skills further. Pag nalampasan nyo po yung panel ng mentors, including myself, the team, the lead trainer and the founder, I will be part of the panel. And then lahat po ng mga mentors magtatanong po sa inyo. For you, they'll give you the chance to defend. Bakit ito yung best product na ibibenta namin on Amazon? So, di ba? Ang tindi po nun. So, pag nalampasan nyo po yon, if you ace that business proposal defense, wala na po. Sisiw na lang po ang interview. Right? It's very exciting. Nakakatuwa po panoorin kasi we've seen the improvement talaga ng mga apprentice from the training session. Tapos bigla na lang kaming masusurprise. Wow, ang galing nyo naman. From English communication, as in, it's really a holistic approach. And not only that, they will also go through mock interview. It's a panel interview with, the OFP training team. Nakakatakot, pero again, di ba? Yun, nakakatakot siya, pero then again, it's an opportunity for you to learn. Okay, and that should be our mindset. Hindi pwedeng pairali na lang lagi yung fear, right? Because if we do that to ourselves, it's like we are also killing our dreams. Our desire to have this financial freedom, the freedom that you can earn while you are traveling, you can work anywhere. Even, like sa akin kasi, the birth date kasi of my children is back-to-back eh. Yung isa, yung eldest son ko, his birthday is every 5th of January, and then ito namang isa na supposedly March dapat ang birthday nito, sobrang excited na lumabas sa mundo. So January 11 naman yung youngest. So back to back, 'di ba? Ng na celebration. So it's like even if we are staying in a 5-star hotel celebrating their birthday, okay lang kasi as long as I'm online, that's perfectly fine. Okay? Free po ba ang apprenticeship program? There's actually a fee for the apprentice program, pero it's a friendly, hindi naman po kami ganon kung mag-charge sa OFP. And masyashock po kayo, I'm sure. So, when it comes to the top 10 e-commerce site in the USA, for 2021, ang layo po. If you'll take a look at the graph, as you can see, we are dealing with 3 billion traffic when it comes to Amazon. So again, it will convince you that Amazon is not a fly-by-night business. Okay? Hindi po siya ibig sabihin na, nako, baka next year wala ng Amazon. Wala po. Baka in 2 years time or 3 years time wala ng Amazon. Hindi po. Kasi we are dealing with millions of Amazon Prime members. So, ito po yung mga paid members on Amazon. Okay? Compared po sa atin dito, sa when we use Lazada or Shopee, di ba libre lang po yun. Pero sa Amazon kasi, they have this premium customers. Ito po yung nagbabayad sa kanila ng monthly fee. Tapos, ito po yung mga, they offer a lot of benefits for all these Amazon Prime members. Okay? So, as you can see po, if you're gonna compare the graph, if you can see the graph, dito si Amazon guys, yan, yung blue. And then, andito sino ba tong next? Is Best Buy. And then, we also have the Walmart, okay? And then, the purple is Etsy. And then, Target is the orange one. And then, the blue is Home Depot. And then, the gray is Costco. So, diba? As you can see, ang layo. Ang layo ng Sis Mary, Suzette, I miss the voice. I love you, sis. I love you so much. Alam nyo naman yan, mahal na mahal ko kayong lahat, right? And when it comes to the market share, ito yung sinasabi ko kanina, as of 2021, market share is 40.4%. Okay, for Amazon. And then Walmart is 7.1%. Diba ang layo ng agwat from 40.4% market share. Walmart is 7.1, eBay is 4.3, Apple is 3.7, Best Buy is 2.2, Target is 2.2, Home Depot as well is 2.2, Kroger is 1.7, Costco is 1.6, and Wayfair is 1.5. This is as per May of 2021 data. Right? As you can see, kumbaga, palung-palo yung market contribution ni Amazon because it almost covers the 50% of the market share. Right? So, moving on with the discussion. Okay, ang tagal mag-update ng screen.
Ayan, updated na po si Slane.
Updated na ba? Okay, let me... give me a sec guys kasi nag-hang po siya. Just give me one moment here. Ayun, it's loading. Alright, so these are some of the recommendations for OFP training. And we are so happy guys and wanted to share with everyone that since day 1 of training, wala pa po tayong tinatawag na mga, famous sa ibang communities, Sis Claire, yung unread reviews, yung mga ganon. Diba na they're actually removing some negative reviews.
Yes. Yung mga i-remove, ganon, yung reviews pag, basta.
Yes, okay. So may question po dito si JC. Pwede po ba i-part-time ang Amazon virtual assistant and can mothers do that? Of course, yes you can. Basta po maayos lang po tayo sa ating homework. Sana po malaman ko po kayo nang mas maaga nag-enroll, parang nanghihinayang ako dito. Nag-enroll ko sa isa, mahal-mahal pa kasi, oo.
Sorry
Opo.
na daw, si Slane.
Mariel. Oo, sayang naman. Anyway, actually, nako, ito yung iniingatan talaga namin, nako. And sa totoo lang, guys, ito yung alam nyo kasi mas kasi yung faith kasi namin sa Diyos eh. So, yun ang pinaka-investment namin dito. Kaya we even have this principle sa OFP na we work for the Lord and not for men. So, we are not helping people para ma-please yung tao, but we are showing kindness to people to please our Lord. Kaya po sa OFP po, as you observe, wala po kayong makikitang coach. Thank you, coach. Wala pong ganun eh. Actually, ayaw po namin yung term na coach. Wag mo na i-mention. Okay, dito po kasi sa OFP, if you observe sa community namin, we are even addressing each other as sis or bro, ganon. Akala nila parang ano tayo eh, di ba? Non-Catholic tayo or kulto tayo eh. Kasi we have this principle kasi na isa lang po yung kino-consider namin na coach. Like sa amin, kami ng husband ko, the only coach that we admire is the Lord. So, hindi po kami ka-level ni Lord. Nakakahiya, di ba? So, ayaw po talaga namin magpatawag ng coach. Hindi po, napaka-private po namin na tao. That's the reason this is the first time ever that we went on live. Kaya, pasensya na po kayo sa mga technical issues kasi po nakakahiya po talaga aminin. Pero totoo po yun.
Hindi po talaga sanay yan si Sis Lane. My God, even nga mag-post siya ng selfie po, ayaw niya. Even video greetings lang ayaw niya because she's really a private person. Kasi nga, etong OFP, yung reason lang naman ng buo to kasi they wanted to help. They wanted to reach out dun sa mga tao na naka-experience, same thing sa mga na-experience nila. Alam nila kung anong hirap, kano kahirap. And that's the reason we have this OFP.
Yes, oo. So, and also guys, to add to the curriculum, ito po, we will be teaching you how to optimize or create your listings. Ayan, 5.5 score po tayo consistently. Very thankful kami kay Lord. And then, we will teach you how to create brand and logo and optimize your product listing creation. So, if you visit our public group, makikita niyo po doon yung mga sample na work ng mga trainees po. So, they are really up to the challenge of to become, an Amazon, to become an OFP Amazon champions. Okay? So, ayan po yung mga sample ng product, ng brand and logo creation at marami pa po sa pages namin. And yun. And ayan, ang dami pong recommendation. I would recommend po before you enroll with us, basahin niyo po muna yung reviews sa page para po you would know na if OFP really suits your culture, your principle. Yon. And do Amazon V8X call, depende po yon, Ma'am Jenilyn. If you were hired by an established seller po, most of the time po, they already have established, phone system. Yes, you can. Pero pag yung mga startup sellers po, majority po ng task is doing admin, yung product research, supplier negotiation, na lahat naman po ituturo yon as in step by step po. From A to Z, from Enye, from ano pa ba, ibang letters.
Lahat pa ng pwedeng letters, pati nga numbers,
Yes.
idudugtong na namin.
Nandun na yung numbers.
Oo.
Hindi lang siya A to Z, kasama na dito yung letters, yung Enye, yung Babe, yung Bobu, gano'n. Kasama
Lahat
na
ng syllables, gano'n.
Alrighty, so eto na. Ito na, how much? Ito,
Oo,
I'm sure
daming
you
tanong.
are all excited kung ano. Basically, guys, October, di ba, isa na yung this will be our last live session for with OFP for 2021. Okay, pero next year na rin po yung susunod na class. So, if you're not able to enroll sa October po, it's like parang, mag-aantay ka na naman ng 2022, to start to start your Amazon journey. Okay? So, how much po? Ito po yung usual na Since ito po ay aking birthday next month, happy birthday to me. Talagang, di ba?
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday. Happy
Ay, sis-
birthday. Happy birthday.
Ayun na daw pala mag-birthday ni Sis Lane.
Oh. Okay, and it's because, 'di ba, sabi nga namin, we are so generous with OFP. The first 11 who will enroll, okay, starting the 22nd of September. So, kailan ba yung 22nd? That will be on Wednesday next week. The program fee, given all the benefits and whatnot, only cost 4,999 petotet. Okay?
Ano yun? 449? Nalito
No,
ako. 4999.
Yes, 4,999 for the first 11.
11.
Oo. For the first 11 enrollees, 4,999. And not only that, they're gonna receive a welcome kit. So ano yung welcome kit, Sis Tain? Siguro nakikita nyo na sa background video ko, di ba? Welcome kit composed of the Amazon Store Manager notebook that you can use, for writing notes while on training. You will also receive the official, thank you, Sis Janeline Tejero, yeah, in advance. And then you will also receive the pen, the Amazon Champs official pen with alcohol sprayer kasi of course, we really care for your safety. And then you will also receive a shirt. Okay, so it's up to you. You can choose among 7 colors. We have blue, black, white, pink, purple, or purple, yung purple, and then white. So you can and gray. So you can choose among those 7 colors, different sizes from small, medium, large, XL. And then, yun po yung kasama sa 4,999. However, it's only limited for the first 11. Kasi nga, October 11 yung birthday ko. Ayan, brinodcast ko na, nakakahiya, di ba? October 11 yung birthday ko. So, the first 11 enrollees, okay, will have that great price. Again, it's my birthday price, 4,999. And then after that, pag na-close na yung 11 enrollees, we will not be, accepting reservations kasi po ayaw po namin maging unfair sa lahat. So kung sino po yung mauna po, Sis Claire, Sis Liz, can you please type in the page link so that, if they wanted to proceed with the enrollment, then they can just easily access the page. And then yun po, basta and not only that, I wanted also to give a heads up that we only cater to serious takers. Okay? So pag napansin po namin, you will go through parang assessment. So pag napansin po namin na parang magjo-join ka lang just for the heck of it, na wala ka namang paano po namin malalaman na kasama po kami sa first 11? Pag once po nag-message po kayo doon sa page, we have customer support naman po who will address that. So masasabi naman po na fill up na po yung 11 kasi po mabilis po talaga. And like I've shared with everyone earlier na lahat po kami, every time po kami we are doing live sessions, if you check our page, lagi po kaming seat sold. Praise the Lord po. Wala po kaming naging class na live session na masasabi, ay wala pa lang nag-enroll. Kasi po every session po namin every month, lagi po kaming seat sold. Okay, so we are wondering, yung sa mga nag-offer po ng mga recorded videos, paano po nila masasabing seat sold? Unlimited naman yun, di ba? Wala namang live yun eh. Unlike kasi pag nag-live session ka, makikita kung talagang ilan yung umattend. Diba? Pero pag recorded videos lang naman yung papanoorin, why would you spend? You better watch YouTube, right? Ganun lang naman yun eh. Kung ayaw mo mag-spend, okay, you can watch, of course, YouTube. You can utilize Google. That's how simple it is. But the thing is, yun nga lang, hindi mo nga malalaman talaga kung ano yung mga kailangang matutunan. Kasi po, much better po talaga, it pays out if you enroll in a training program. Basta po alam yung credible naman yung community. You can see the reviews, you can check the curriculum, everything, everyone in OFP will definitely treat you as OF pamilya po. Yan lang po talaga yung maa-assure namin sa inyo. Okay? So, yun po, and I thank everyone for coming in tonight. Pero po, if you have questions, I would definitely love to answer all those questions po.
Yan i-share ko lang, i-showcase ko lang yung t-shirt. Kita ba?
Ay,
Kita
tanggalin
ba?
ko yung background mo, sis. So you can...
Sige. Naya ako.
Tapos naka-black siya.
Sino bang, si Kat? Di ba si Kat naka-blue ka? Can you please turn
Kat,
your-
i-show mo na.
So they have an idea of,
Kita ba tayo? Kasi sa screen ko si Len lang nakikita.
wait lang Hindi, sige, pakita mo sarili mo, Char. Ayan, nakita mo na sis. Kasi naman sis, hindi ka pa nagte-turn on ng video.
Try ko nga kung kita ako.
Ayan.
Kita
Kita
ko.
ba ako?
Color
Kita
blue.
ba?
Oo, yeah, that is purple eh. Ayun, si sis
Ito,
Kat
color
naman.
blue.
Yan, yung
Ikaw, sis, ano suot mo, sis Ling?
nako, color blue, pero sabi ko nga sa inyo, hindi ako bagay sa blue. Si Sis Phoebe, naka-pink yan si Sis Phoebe. Sis Phoebe, pa-showcase mo naman yung pink mo, please.
Wait lang po, na very, very light.
Ayan.
Kailan po
Ginawa kong gallery
mag-o-open
para makita lahat.
kailan po mag-o-open yung enrollment? That will be on the 22nd po. 22nd. Yan. Yes, sayang din po. Take advantage na po yung 11. First 11. Sayang po. 4,999 lang po yan. And that comes along with a welcome kit. And that even includes the badge. Sis Claire, pwedeng pakita mo yung notebook and yung pen for them to see.
Well, nasa taas. Nasa akin lagi dito is yung
Ayun, si Sis Phoebe na lang. Yun,
Ayan.
Sis Phoebe. Ayan.
Tumbler po kasi lagi kong kasama.
Hindi kasama yung tumbler sa welcome. Baka
Sorry, yun na kasi lagi kong kasama ngayon.
Ayan, so kasama yung saan yung notebook? Yan, pinakita ni Sis Kat yung notebook. Yan yung store manager na official notebook with, the official pen na pinakita ni Sis Phoebe, as well as the shirt of your choice.
Yung pen na may alcohol spray.
Okay, ma'am, paano po yung hindi available ng Saturday training if ever po mag-join ako? Okay, actually po, gustong-gusto po talaga natin na everyone can attend the live session so that you will have the opportunity or the chance to ask questions. Okay? Ano po payment method? We have GCash, we have bank-to-bank transfer po. Pero po, we always ask, those enrollees to sign parang a document muna or a form for you to tell us that you are really, serious to take the course. Kasi sabi ko nga sa inyo kanina, 'di ba? We do not simply give out certificate. So kung kayo po, hindi po namin kailangan yung pera ninyo ha, FYI. Hindi po namin kailangan yung pera po ninyo. Ang gusto po namin galing sa inyo is yung dedication talaga, yung commitment to learn and to really ace the training, to really ace the homework. Kasi po, useless po yung magbibigay. Madali lang po mag-layout ng certificate po. Promise.
Ay, hindi po. Mag-check po kami as in. Nakala siguro nila sis na hindi natin chine-check yung assignment. Sorry po.
Galing, ito din po ha, we always start the training at exactly 1 p.m. We do not even wait for those latecomers. And meron din pong nag-check ng attendance. So parang klase po talaga siya. Okay?
May review.
Yes, may review sessions po tayo wherein, you will be asked series of questions. We call it Wheel of Torture. Sana wag gayahin ng ibang communities kasi exclusive yan sa OFP. Right? Mga ideas po natin kasi may mga ito lang din po kasi nakakasad kasi may mga communities na po na kumokopya at naku po, wag po kayong magpaano kasi po wala pong ibang partner si OFP. Kami lang po talaga ang bukod tangi. Lahat po yan pinag-uusapan, brainstorm po namin yan. Nakakasad po kasi yung ibang communities kumokopya lang po. Hindi po nila ginagamit
ang po.
Yes, ano po ang mga tanong?
What if daw hindi kasama sa first 11? Ano po yung magiging price ng 12?
Okay. Meron tayong tinatawag na early bird pricing din naman. Okay, wag naman kayong mag-alala. Sagot namin kayo. Okay, charot. Okay. Hindi po. Meron talaga. Teka lang. Okay, eto, wait lang Eto, so ang early bird pricing naman natin, so let's say na-fill up na yung first 11, the enrollment will start on the 22nd and then the early bird pricing will only be 6,899. Family friendly pa rin yung presyo. Okay? So the early bird pricing is good from September 26 to 30th. Ganon. And then right after the early bird pricing, the price will be 7,999 and that will start from October 1st until the October 9th. And then 8,599 from October 10 till October 16. And then 8,999 from October 17 to 23, and then 24 to 29, which is a day before the training, it's 10,000 po. So, 'di ba, kung gustong-gusto niyo po talaga 'yon, then bakit po aantayin natin na tumaas yung presyo? And we
True.
are already giving you the opportunity for a very low price, 'di ba po? I'm sure sa exactly 12 midnight AM po ba? Yes po. Mag-o-open po talaga ng September 22nd. You can you can pay for the 4,999. Again, it's only my birthday celebration, birthday month, and 4,999 lang po. It's really
September
great.
22nd is May.
Yeah. of great, it's really of great value. If you gonna compare our curriculum to the rest of the community, yes po, meron pong mga tag 1,000 dyan, merong tag 1,500, pero scam po yun. No harm, diba? No harm, no foul, pero sa totoo lang po, imposible pong mabibigyan kayo ng, diba, sapat na support with that amount. So, nakakasad kasi may mga nag-enroll sa amin, nag-enroll daw siya dun sa 1,500 sa isang community, pero po part po siya ng wave 12 namin. I'm not sure if Ann Espinelli is wave 12 or wave 14. Hindi lang ako sure doon. Pero nag-enroll po siya, it's because she wasn't satisfied with the 1,500. So, nakakasad yung gano'n, di ba? Gumastos ka na, tapos yun pala, wala naman palang maayos na ano. Okay. No, if mag-enroll po ng September 22nd, when po start ng class? The class will start October 30. Yep. October 30 is the start of the class, and it will end until November 21st. Yun po yung ano. So the update or the details will be posted in our group page. Okay? Sis Claire, na-send na ba natin dito sa chat? Ayun.
Na-post na po ni
Yan.
admin.
Yes, okay. So nandito yung e-commerce VA Academy. So you will be routed. Ito pa pala gusto ko lang i-share kasi may mga nag-i-inquire kasi tapos nira-route natin sa webpage. Ang reason po niyan, it's because we really wanted you guys to check kung talagang valuable ba yung training. Kasi ayaw naman namin, again, hindi nga namin kailangan ng pera nyo. Okay? Gusto namin maintindihan nyo na, okay, this is the right, this is really the right account for me, or this is really the best training for me. Ayaw kasi namin yung basta na lang, sige, mag-enroll kayo, ganyan-ganyan, tapos ang ending, ay, hindi naman pala ako fit for Amazon. Okay? So, you better check first the reviews, you check the website, para po makita ninyo, mabasa po ninyo doon ang mga dapat nyong malaman about the training curriculum. Okay? And, again, we thank you so much for coming in tonight. We really appreciate it, as the founder of OFP. I give the praise to our God kasi nakasurvive yung boses ko.
Oo. Tapos sis Lane, sabi mo hanggang 9 tayo pero umabot po tayo ng 10.
Oo.
Scam ka ulit.
Scam ulit.
Lane yan yung pang-i-scam niya sa time.
Pero naman, di ba?
Noon nung sinasabi mo, ikat mo na yun, sis Lane. Tanggalin mo na yun sa slides mo. Nagagalit ka sa amin. Ba't mo pinapatanggal? Hindi pwede. Bago itong update. Mga ganun.
Totoo
Again,
yan.
oo. And gusto ko lang i-share, hindi po kami magle-level up sa presyuhan ng tag 14,000 at tag 22,000 po. Hindi po talaga yan. Okay? Kasi ang gusto lang po namin, serious takers. At kung kayo man po mag-e-enroll kayo just to copy the curriculum, meron po kaming legal team ni OFP, and you will be asked to sign a non-disclosure and non-compete agreement. Okay? Just an FYI po ha. Kasi po, meron na po, ilang attempt na po, may mga nag-enroll po dito, they just wanted to copy the curriculum. Ang hindi po nila naintindihan, ang curriculum madali namang kopyahin, ang slides, oo naman, mabilis lang. Pero, di ba, what matters most is the service from the heart na hindi nila kayang
Yung support.
Yung support, yung pananampalataya sa Panginoon, hindi po basta-basta makokopya yon. Kasi sasabihin ni Lord, ay, scammer ka eh.
Legit na scammer.
Di ba? Hindi po basta-basta nakokopya yon. Okay? And I wish you the best. Good evening, everyone. Nice to meet you all. Kahit hindi ko man kayo nakikita nyo ako, which is unfair.
Kaya ayaw mo mag-live eh.
You bet. Okay.
Tapos sabi
I
niya sa
love you,
atin,
everyone.
Sis Claire, punta tayo sa live, pero siya lang naka-video, tayo hindi. Yay!
Oo nga di ba?
Oo. Dinaya ka namin.
You are so unfair. You are so unfair. You fool me. Grabe.
Pero
sige
Sis
lang,
Lane,
sabi nga nila, kindness is free. So I love you.
yes.
I love
Yun na
you.
nga, Sis Lane, gusto kong sabihin eh. Kasi I know, hindi ka sanay, but based on mga comments sa live natin ngayon, at least na-i-share mo po. 'Di ba? At least nalaman nila.
Parang binabawi nyo lang yung ginawa nyo sa akin.
Hindi. Pero, hindi. Seriously po. We're just so happy
Pwede
na.
po mag-request bago tayo mag-end. Type nyo naman ng yes kung gusto nyo pang mag-live pa. More si OFP, Sis Clay. Type naman sa chat niyan kung gusto nyo pa ng ganito.
Ayan, pag walang nag-guess nito, ito na yung huli-huli kong lang.
Ako una magta-type, sandali lang. Yes!
Wait ako din, wait lang.
Hindi kayo counted, syempre. Hindi kayo counted.
Damihan
Yes.
ko lang yes.
Nako,
I have
thank
a question.
Ay, may
yes.
question.
I thought Sis Phoebe will share.
We'll share
Ano
what?
mo?
I thought it's going to be sis.
No, it's you.
Wala na ng oras.
Oo, bibigyan natin ng moment in
Teka lang,
time.
wait lang. Ito bang mga nag-guest dito? Baka mga champs din to niloloko nyo ako
Yes,
Mga champion. Mga
Yes,
champion.
yes,
Ayan
yes.
si Sunday Palm champion Kilala ko yan.
Si Victor.
Ay, sus! Ay, nako.
Pati po
Si
yung
Mayamor.
admin nag-guess.
KL Ray, Aprilyn, hindi yan, mga champ.
Mga
Pati po
champs
si
yan.
admin, nag-guess, Sis Lane. Pa-check naman po. Sumakit ang ulo ko, pati yung admin po. Nag-guess.
I appreciate it. Yung support talaga ng champs. Grabe, praise the Lord. Nung wala pang nagda-negative review kay OFP. No, I love you guys. Naku, sige, sasabihin nila, baka binibigyan nyo ng pera-pera para mag-negative,
Naku, wala nga tayong pera. Ay, sorry.
Ay, grabe ka. Ay, grabe siya. I love you everyone. Ako si Erich Capistrano. Pangalawa, champ to, diba? Si Erich.
Hindi.
Hindi po yan.
Hindi.
Anya Marquez. No po. Ay, okay.
No,
Sige.
hindi
I'm
po.
sorry. I'm a sorry person.
Soon po. Si Dian.
Actually, isang account ko yan. Joke lang, Sis Lane, no? Joke lang.
Live tayo, be.
Joke lang.
Okay, and because of that, parang feeling ko naman, parang na-love naman nila ako, no? Kahit pa pa.
Yes, definitely. Definitely.
Thank you so much po. Para namang, ayoko kasi. Sorry.
Down next week.
Oy, si Colleen, sabi ni Colleen, wait lang daw, kasi mag-enroll pa yung mga relatives nila. Wow,
Ay,
isang
grabe,
isang angkan to.
I love you, Sis Colleen.
Hindi, tsaka sa akin goosebump din yung itong webinar kasi with the webinar of Sis Lane noon, nakita ko si OFP.
Niloloko niya,
Oh?
no?
Hindi nga totoo nga.
Hindi totoo. Di ba nga, Sis Kat?
Sabi, di ba nawawalan na ako ng pag-asa nun kasi puro ako enroll sa walang kwentong courses. Sabi ko, guide mo naman ako, Lord, sa tamang tao. So, by checking my phone, talagang nakita ko yung webinar mo. Talagang sumali ako sa webinar mo, sis. Then yun, that's the story start. Yes.
May napansin na ako ngayon.
Jaylo, ano napansin mo? Umayos ka.
Ayusin mo
Kasi
yan.
kanina kasi nung nag-start na 51 subscribers lang po ngayon naging 76. So thank you po sa mga sa 25 na nag-
Thank you.
Ay, talaga? Thank you.
Thank you. Love you.
Thank you po.
More content here. So more live for Mother Dragon. Ay, sorry, nabisto ko agad.
Live ulit next week daw para another additional subscribers.
Oo, more live, more subscribers talaga.
And Sis Lane, sasamahan ka namin po.
Kasamahan din namin gaya
Lagi.
ng ganito.
Hanggang sama lang po. Diyos.
Hey, nako, welcome na welcome ka, Sis JC. Napaka-unique naman ng pangalan niya. Welcome na welcome po. And I, we promise that we will be giving you more content na you can definitely learn something from it. Okay?
Yes.
Hindi po kami gagawa ng mga we will not be posting content na puro lang marketing bait. And sana
Online
po
selling.
yes, wala pong pamain-pamain po dito sa amin. And kung sa tingin niyo po, OFP channel will definitely help you out and some of your friends and family po, lalo na yung sa mga nanay, tatay na gusto pong mag-join into, freelancing, please po. Yeah, more content. Definitely po, we will. It's actually a work in progress. Ang hindi lang talaga mabuo-buo na progress yung yung confidence ko really to do online.
Kaya yung wino-work in progress namin siya mismo kasi
Yes
ayaw
po.
niya.
Ayaw niya.
Hindi
Mga
talaga
ilang
po
months
ako-
na natin tong pinapakiusapan, halos lumuhod na tayo sa harap niya, ayaw pa rin niya.
Hindi talaga ako sanay. Grabe. I wanted to, Okay, everyone. I love you all. And please, okay, pray tayo. Libre po ang prayer, pero po God will definitely save us. Huwag po tayo mag-feeling close kay Lord pag during, the time of struggle kasi po hindi na po kayo papakinggan nun. Lord, sorry, wala. No comment, Lord. Di ba po? Kung baga, nandyan lang po ang Panginoon, naghihintay lang po sa atin, natawagin natin siya, and since you all have the time po, kapiling niyo po mga mahal niyo sa buhay, I'm sure majority of us are working from home right now. Do not waste any single moment po. You pray together as a family every single night, and yakapin niyo po yung mga mahal niyo sa buhay. Libre po 'yon, wala pong bayad 'yon, 'di ba? I love you everyone and thank you for supporting my first ever. Congrats to me.
Congratulations!
Finally!
Yay!
Unforgettable to sa akin kasi nga, 'di ba, may lola pass away. Saktong-sakto sa first ever live webinar. So Lola, wherever you are, thank you. I know you are my number one top fan. And ito na, ang kapal na ng mukha ko, Lola. Di ba? Ang kapal.
So next live, ikaw na lang mag-isa.
Hindi. Hindi po.
Ang dami mo ng fans. As in.
Ako, love
Alam
ko
mo
din
naman.
naman sila. Love na love ko. Kung if this is the only way for us to spread, the word of God, and as well as, help the community be in one with their loved ones, then, di ba, it should not stop us from doing something good. Or spreading the kindness. Sabi ko nga po, di ba, kindness is free. No one stopping us from doing or spreading the good news or spreading the love to people. Okay? And we are doing that po. I love you all.
Sis Lane,
Love you everyone. Yes, J-Lo.
di ba yung yung 11 na mag-appeal ng 499 para ma-bill yun, kakanta sila na happy birthday sa TikTok para sa'yo.
Huwag mo na dagdagan. Baka umatras. Grabe ka.
Ako wala na mag-e-enroll. Naku ba?
Nalaman yung TikTok lang.
Nako, sabi ni JL, cheers. Nako, parang nakakahiya pero sige dahil may mga natuwa din naman pala sa live, no?
Yes po. Much love from Egypt daw po from Sis Eileen
Ako
Olervida.
yung manager ng mga fans nyo. Ako manguna.
Thank you so much, Love Egypt. Thank you so much, Sis Eileen. Ingat ka dyan.
And
Ako-
pa-share na lang din po sa kasi
Yes,
na-record ko. Pa-share na lang din sa mga friends sa natin, sa YouTube natin channel.
Yes. Thank you, Sis
Para marami tayong ma-save. Para marami tayong ma-save para hindi na mabudol.
Huwag nang mabudol kasi guys, totoo yun. Budol is real. Sa panahon ngayon nakakasad kasi biglang may nagko-comment nagpapakita ng 125,000 pesos a week na salary tapos pag may mga nagtanong what's the niche, what's the niche, hindi sinasagot. Ang sinasagot, okay,
Enroll
I
mo
paid
na.
you the enrollment. Tapos pag hindi ka
Pay.
nagbayad,
Bago namin sasabihin.
pag hindi ka nagbayad, hindi mo na sasabihin kung bakit that person, has that high salary of 125,000 pesos. Diba, if you compute the 125,000 pesos a week divided by 50, Kasi, di ba, na-convert na into pesos. So, divided by 50, that is $2,500 or $2,500 a week. Divided by 40 hours na pinagpaguran, that is $62.5 per hour. Ano to? Bubay pa yung client, di ba? Sa on average, yung premium na mga Amazon specialist guys or freelancer in the US, the salary range from $50 to $60 per hour. So, kung ako si client, bakit ako magbabayad ng $62.5 per hour sa isang Pinoy? Right? Nasa third party or third world.
Hilig mo sa third party Kanina pa yung party.
Hindi ka na.
Kasi tayo apprentice, kaya ganon.
Bakit ka nakaganon?
Sis Lane, meron ka ng gagawa na daw siya ng fans club. Hi nga pala kay Openia Marquez. Gagawa na daw siya ng fans club.
PM niyo ako para gawa tayo.
Ay, naku. I love you, Sally
R. Kami
R.
ng mga panyo na may mukha ni Sis Lane.
Matutuloy na yun.
Sis RP.
I love you all. Spread the love, spread the kindness.
Yes.
It's totally free.
It's free.
Okay? And pag naging part po kayo ng training ng OFP, you're already part of the We Care program. So, kahit hindi po kayo nag-donate, portion of your training fees goes straight to our We Care program po. So, it's a charity project of OFP. Okay po? Love you all! Yay!
Thank you!
Thank you. At natuwa naman kayo sa ginawa namin, no? I love you, everyone.
Kahit kulang sa tulog si Sis Lane.
Very pa rin.
I love you, niloloko nila.
Napaka-fresh
Mga kukurutin ako na mga mentors
Mga next content mo sis, share mo naman yung mga beauty secrets mo para lahat kami.
Coaching, sabi ko na, di ba, sa dating live coaching.
Sabi ko na nga, hindi pala nagbantin
Kasi isa yan sa mga budol-budol approach, di ba? Bumili kayo ng Kojic, tapos libre kayo sa training. Hindi po ganun Kalukuhan po yun
Ayan. Kilala ko yan.
Tapos PPC Masters daw. Oh my God.
Kilala ko
yun.
Yung estudyante nila sa atin ngayon, ano ka ba? Naalala mo?
Kasi, na kasi siya, over-promise, over-scamming. Di ba? Tama ba yung tagline ko?
Tayo naman, bili kayo ng tuna. Free kayo PPC, upskill.
Bili ng
Zelo?
Tuna. Yung tuna yung
Yung mainga.
Isang kilo na tuna lang.
Huwag ka maingay sa yung free upskill. Huwag ka maingay dun.
Okay. Ayan, sabi ko sa inyo, di ba, walang kwenta talaga tong community.
Kaya guys, pag naging champ kayo, mahawaan kayo sa virus namin. Magiging kalog kayo.
Mas malala pa sa Delta, tsaka Lambda.
Wala tong vaccine.
Oo, walang vaccine yan.
Kaya na may magstay ng live for 4 hours. Joke lang.
Hanggang Sunday to, sabi ni Sis RP.
Ay, oo nga, pantayin natin.
Till Sunday to. Hihintayin natin siya magising.
Yung nakaraang live, di ba? Inabot tayo ng umaga. Grabe tayo.
Oo.
Okay, good night. Good night,
Thank
everyone.
you.
Kailangan ko nang i-rest yung boses ko.
Thank you, everyone.
Thank you so much. Thank
Love
you.
you all.
Thank you.
Love you all.
Bye-bye, guys.
Love you, OF Familia. Love you so much.
Oh,
Spread
Sis
the
Phoebe,
kindness.
madilim.
Bye-bye, guys.
Tulog na si baby.
Okay.
Hindi pwede
Spread kindness. Yeah, bye-bye.
Okay po, good night po. Bye-bye.
Good night, everyone.
God bless.
God bless.
Siyempre, hindi ko ini-end. So, good night, everyone.
Good night, everyone. Bye!
End ko na po. Bye!